let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Is all the volume coming through for me? Main BRB. Is everything working right now? Get all the different scene changes. Can you guys see all the different scene changes? You like it when they swap all back and forth? Does it sound weird? Welcome to the start of the stream. There we go. I'll keep it back on the main game. What are we doing here? Can I look at our stream? It looks like nothing's coming through just yet. I'm just seeing a black screen, actually. What's going on here? Is it just a black screen? What's going on with the black screen? Hang on a second. Alright, I need to... Yeah, first of all, I need to turn down the volume on satisfactory, because I just hear nothing but I just hear factories going off in my background. Alright, maybe I need a refresh. Do that. Next streaming software. Yeah. Uh-oh. Am I coming through on Twitch? Wait a second, I'm coming through on Twitch. Hang on a second. So my stream, my video output is coming out on Twitch, but it's not coming through on YouTube. Hold up, wait a second. What are we doing here? How do you not come through on one platform but come through on the other? All right, let's see here. How is that possible? We'll go to settings. Yeah, let's go to our stream. YouTube or TMPS should be fine. Oh, I see why. Yeah, that needs to stop. And now it should all start coming through. There we go. There we go. Hang on, yeah. So for some reason it's trying to output to my it's trying to do a vertical canvas output for some odd reason. Yeah, okay. Now let's try to get the game volume back in. 3 noises. Continue. All right, yeah, we are going to be playing Satisfactory today. Why are we playing Satisfactory today? Because I wanted to play Satisfactory ever since it's come out again. Now we were playing it a whole bunch, and then I was like, you know what? I just want to play more and more Satisfactory. But I can't play Satisfactory without showing you guys us playing Satisfactory, because we started this playthrough, you know, together here. So I'm like, well, either I can start another brand new playthrough. Let me go ahead and actually mute myself so I don't have to, or I don't have to hear myself. I'm doubling up, but like I'm figuring like, okay, so I can either start a brand new game where I play it by myself, but like I'm gonna ruin all of the fun of me wanting to play Satisfactory if I make a secondary game to play outside of what I'm showing you guys. And what would be the point of that when I'm just gonna be redoing it again, playing it, you know, on this file? So I figured let's just go ahead and let's just go ahead. If I'm gonna play Satisfactory, I might as well just stream the entire thing. So I'm not gonna try to keep any sense of necessary excitement per se, or, you know, huge moments. But yeah, we're gonna be sitting back and playing Satisfactory today, kind of relaxing, kind of, you know, I thought maybe I should mow the lawn, but you know what, my excuse is the fact that the lawn is so dry that if I cut it, maybe it'll be bad for it. So it can go one more weekend. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It can go one more weekend. I think it'll be okay. It'll be even more dry next weekend too. May as well just keep it as long as possible so it doesn't die off completely for me. But you know what? I think right now, so last time we left off here, you guys may be a little bit confused here, because I think last time we left off here, we had a whole factory and something going on around here. We had everything. We had some nice lines going on. We had conveyor belts. We had, these were actually the end points of where all these actually started. And, had to lose my voice real quick. But, like, okay, so where is everything? Well, I had the idea. So I didn't want to like start making and doing a whole bunch of things offline from you guys. But what I did want to do is that I figured that we're gonna have to get ourselves set up for a actual proper factory. Like before we really necessarily get too far into getting into making a whole bunch of factories and like areas and stuff like this down here in the ground, I figure we may as well just start out proper doing it now, or else we're just gonna have to take it all down in the future. So I meant to actually stream this one of these other earlier nights, but I accidentally fell asleep while it was still open, so I ended up actually filling up all of the containers completely full. I'm like, well, okay, well now I need to move all these goods if I'm gonna actually start doing things proper. So I figured out, you know, I may as well I'm just gonna build a small storage system where I'm gonna take all the items that we have made so far, bring it on over to something here near our base, and then cut it all off. That way, whenever I need some basic line items, I can just come on over here, go get some rods, come over here, get some iron plates, come over here, get some, we got some screws there, we got the wire there, and I think we have the copper wire there, and we have the cement there. And what else do we have? Any of these other ones being filled up? No, we do not. So we have some of our basic items kind of being filled up into these, you know, into these boxes here nearby us. So that way, in the future, whenever we just need some of these baseline materials, we can just come grab a little bit of it and call it good, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of do that. This cement is kind of infinitely being made right now because this is a direct line from those over there. Because I figure we are gonna need a lot of cement for building out the like canvas and like kind of flat grounds a little bit. I don't know if I necessarily want to build a giant flat platform as so much as I do still want to keep it a little bit in line with the terrain, maybe a little bit. But like, let's see, while all of that empties out, why don't we go ahead and take a look over here exactly what we're dealing with here. So if I go ahead and take a look at my scanner, how many ore deposits do we have? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ore deposits, meaning I need to take all of this ore and bring even more way further. Yeah, we'll just consider these for now. We have 6 ore deposits, right? And each ore deposit essentially means 2 lines of iron ore. So I'm gonna have to take all these 6 mines, bring them into a central point of where everything is, build a whole bunch of smelters in a consecutive line, and then pump all of those iron ingots out, and then use that as a central line of like iron ingots that can always branch off in a different directions to wherever it needs to go. Almost a little bit like Factorio style, right? But the thing is, where do we want to do that? Do we want to keep things completely like ugly and dreary and like basic looking, where we just, you know, build a whole bunch of, you know, squares in the sky? I mean, I feel like that's really easy to do, more or less. But why don't we go ahead and try to keep it a little bit a little bit in tune with the terrain? Like, we have more than enough flat ground here, right? I mean, some of these large divots we can maybe fill in a little bit with like a good concrete square to try to make sure that, you know, maybe you can kind of keep it a little bit flat. But we should have more than enough room to kind of just take, I think, all of these. Well, you know, I kind of want to just take, why don't we go ahead and do this? Build you up high. Can I build you any higher? No. Damn it. I was going to see if I can just kind of go way up there. I want a good vantage point because we have a lot of flat ground here, but I'm not exactly sure where I want to do this. I mean, we have all the iron deposits right there around that central kind of giant spire. We can kind of congregate all of them into a central point. I don't know. I kind of want them to go out into this direction. I kind of want to have them go out into this giant desert out there in this direction. Right, there are some hills there, but we can definitely build into some of these divots. We can probably build up this section here where we have this slight ramp into that hole down in the ground. Especially something like this too. We have kind of like a big divot. We can fill that in a little bit with some terrain. But overall, we should be able to move straight on through. I don't know if we can actually build... Can we get rid of these rocks? Is there any point in the future where we can... I mean, well, I can probably get rid of this rock. Raw mining quartz? Sure. But maybe in the future, I don't know if they have something like a jackhammer where we can just like remove some of these rock grains in the area. Be a little bit helpful. But I do have a chainsaw for this. And I do still have a little bit of solid biofuel on me. Here we go. Nice. We have a little bit more room. Honestly, this is going to be this is probably going to be the most room that we're going to have. If we can get all of them going and then have this centralized right here and then have this going all in a one big line in this direction, we're looking pretty good then, I think. And surprisingly speaking, up there where that forest is, I think it's a little bit flat, but there are a lot of trees in the way. So we're going to have to do a little bit of bioterrorism as naturally as we do, and just try to get rid of all those trees. That'd be really good for our power output though. Although eventually we are going to be trying to get into coal power, of course, but we are sitting here just on biofuel at the moment, or solid biofuel. We do have that kind of figured out at the moment. We should be sitting strong. I don't know how well we're gonna be sitting actually after we try to hook up all of this at the same time. If we start to really get this entire factory going all at the same time, we're gonna have some problems. So these wires are almost done. These screws, I guess we can kind of let go for a little bit while longer. Hopefully if they're not in the way, then those can kind of take a little while too. Now there is something I saw before. There is something way up there at the very top of that spire. I saw there's something purple. And I think I could have swore, I mean, it's better to see it at night because these things typically glow. And as they glow, you can kind of like spot them a little bit further out. Is that, what are you? Are you counting as, I'm not exactly sure what, or you seem special. Or are you like a plant? Or are you like one of the WIPs? Mercer Sphere. Oh, you finally have a name for it. Not enough space? Oh god, hey. No. Damn, this stupid flower plant that spits out these little flies are just so annoying. Stay back. Alright. Not enough space for Mercer Sphere. You know, I do have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Let's go ahead and get rid of... I'm gonna keep the quartz. We can get rid of the berries, I suppose. And now we have enough room. Excuse me? The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable on nature of these alien artifacts, and these chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and requires study to determine local applications stored for later use. Oh my, now isn't that just a mouthful? As I was saying, yeah, there are other, you can find these kind of like little power-ups out in the area, and I don't know exactly where they all are, but we'll probably have to wait until nighttime. And, speak of the devil, hello? Oh, no, wait, come back, pet lizard, doggo, no, come back, I'm sorry. Oh, no, oh, I found your brothers. No, is this the family? This ma, pa? Okay, you know, it's surprising, you guys really suck at this. I'm sorry, yeah, they got me surrounded. Now I'm getting jumped, Stay back, like 3 of you bastards. Yeah, head first, my forehead's stronger. There we go, Jesus. Get some more samples, why don't we? So what do I need to open this damn thing? We got some screws. We got a drop pod. It needs 21 rotors. Oh yeah, I do not have a rotor. Not at all. We do have some cables and not enough space to pick up the... Oh wait, rotor 40 right there. Hang on a second. So what if I just go ahead and drop... I don't need this 10. Pick up a rotor right there. 40, yeah, put it right there. Open it up. I mean, that's very lucky of us, I suppose. Ooh, hard drive. Contains fisted data. Analyze it at the MAM to salvage its contents. Okay, what do we want to get rid of here? Biofuel? Yeah, let's get rid of our biofuel. I don't think we really need that right now. We'll take that as a prize. Thank you very much. How much hard drives to successfully acquired? All pioneers are contractually obligated to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for future analysis, which may result in benefits to the physics mission. Oh my. Speculation as to why the crashed firefighters visited designated zones discouraged as specified in your contract. I think I mispronounced some of those words, but I do not care. Alright, what do I want to do? I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit of more, yeah, I'm going to put in a little bit more screws there, and I think I kind of want to take out these, put those right there. Maybe, I mean, it's going to end up going into the screw crate, but that's whatever, it's fine. I just kind of want to have room here as I get rid of this stuff. Yeah. I want to get rid of this entire line. And now we don't need this. Now we're done through this, and now after this I want to go explore. Ooh, I already don't have enough room, huh? Yeah, I already don't have enough room. And let me go drop some stuff off. I mean, I have a bunch of things in my inventory that I could definitely get rid of right now. And it looks like the cables are still traveling. They still have like their very final bits to go as well. Move on back. Probably should just have a more I probably should just have a personal storage container, now that I think about it. Why don't I go ahead? I know that we have that storage crate right there, technically, but it's not really a good one. Let's go ahead and take a... What do we have here? Logistics. Yeah, where's organization, maybe? Storage container? Yeah, we'll just put it, like, right here. Should be good enough. And... Good. Is that straight? No, it's not straight. Now that's straight. Beautiful. I want that to be my personal container. Put all of our stuff in there. Put all of our alien bits in there, and our work in progress on our hard drive, and we can probably put it up in the rotors as well. We're not going to need any of those. We'll take all of this stuff. Not enough room still. Put all the bacon in there, put all of our sulfur, put our cores, put our blue power slug. That's another little upgradey boy, I think. Take all this, take all of our mycelia, which I don't really know what this stuff is going to be for. This mycelia, I don't know. I think it might just be a thing that you do actually just burn, and me holding on to it has no bearing whatsoever, but I want to hold on to it just in case, because it seems like it could be important. Let's go and sort through that. Can I take all of this? Did have a lot of leftover biomass last time. Yeah, everything is actually full up, and we are actually out of biomass, surprisingly. So we're going to put some more in there. What are we sitting at here? We are about 2/3 full. So if we go ahead and get a whole bunch more of this biomass, we should be sitting pretty in terms of filling this thing up. Actually, if I go ahead and put this right there. Yeah, so 60 per minute, for solid fuel, 120 per minute, so 120, and I think 60, it might get there, with what we have. I think it'll be just barely short by I think it'll be just a little bit short. So here comes the very last of the cables, actually. Yeah, the very last bits. There we go. Nice. No more conveyor belt than that. Get that all looking a little bit more pretty for us. Otherwise, it's just messy all over the place. We don't need all these extra conveyor belt pieces sitting here if we actually can get rid of them. Nice. Still have one last piece. Make sure I'm getting on the edge so I don't get taken away by the conveyor belt. Stolen away in the middle of the night. Nice. Okay, now we're all cleaned up. We just gotta wait for these last couple of pieces. We still have this one crate here. That's our unrecognized crate. Let's get our 3 cable, yeah, and get rid of this last piece. Nice. We still have our screws and we still have our wire spools trying to move on over. Now, honestly, I don't really care in the long run. We could even just disband all those to begin with. But why bother doing that when we still have to build everything up over here? So let's go ahead and get ourselves settled first before we start just deleting a whole bunch of things. All right. Get some water and get ourselves ready. So, we are now going to have to start. I think I'm going to want all of the iron. I want all the iron to pull off into this one direction first. Now, I think, how far out did we go for, the last bit of iron? There is one a little bit far out to this left-hand side, isn't there? Yeah, so we could go out pretty far if I wanted them to all be centered up on some point. Now, do I want to get them centered up almost a little bit right here? We can kind of take this other one, we can take, yeah, where's that far out edge one. Bring it out straight, drag it in, come back in combined with the rest of them. Move on with that central conveyor belt. Take all this iron here, yeah. And then the iron piece, the last point of conversion, will be the furthest out point, which I think is going to be this one. We don't have any other iron that's further out to our right, do we? I don't believe we do, no, okay. So this is going to be a good spot. Take a look at our miner. I think we want to line these up first. Why don't we go ahead and do the most outward... Let's go ahead and do some of the more outward mines first, and then try to come in with the rest of them. Is that straight enough? I think that's straight enough, because that's straight west, pretty much. That's straight west, and then I can run straight, I mean, if you're running straight west, then you should be running straight east, if I'm looking the other direction, right? Yeah, straight east. If we go ahead and just maybe come out to this far, let's just get this thing going to begin with. Let's try to avoid clipping as much as we possibly can. I do want to avoid trying to make as many of these little stupid stands as I can, because it's going to take quite a bit of them if I ever have to delete everything again. Oh, why didn't you build? Oil, come back over here. Why did you build? There. Nice, okay. So that's going to be our most furthest out right one. So then where is our most furthest in left one? Somewhere... Yeah, right over this hill. I think it's right over next to... Ooh, we have two right over here, too. Okay, how do we want to do that? Because then, technically speaking, if I have two right over here, this one's going to have an inward angle, and then that one this way, because that iron node on this backside is going to have to come out further than it is on this iron node. This iron node, I bet, can kind of come out in a straight line. Would be fine. Have to go straight north, I believe. Or no, so I have to go straight. It almost has to kind of like turn with us, doesn't it? Ooh, how we... That's not going to be a straight direction for us. I'm going to have to... I could do it in a straight line. Do I want to, or do I want to combine it with the other one? I kind of want to combine it with the other one and then just keep everything straight on the cardinal directions, right? So if I do this one as a straight west... Hang on, yeah, if I do this one as a straight west, like it was on the last one, it wouldn't be as far-fetched to do something like this, make a 90-degree, like so, make it straight south. If I can get it going straight south, I don't know if that's really going to count as a direction. Straight enough, I suppose. I think. And then now I can drag this all the way out. I mean, it's looking pretty straight south. I want to make sure it doesn't clip into the ground. Oh, don't you get rid of my blueprint. Come back here. Okay, don't clip into the ground. Get it right going there. Okay, okay. I see. So then I'm still a little bit on the inside, but we still have multiple iron nodes that we can still go after. Because then I still have one more of this iron node that's going to come around this edge, right? Because we still have this one on this backside. Over, yeah, right behind here on this other one. So this one, I want this one to come out west as well. I want this to come out in a straight line. Or do I want this to come out at an angle? I mean, we may as well keep it going at a straight line, right? I mean, why bother making it any different? Keep it going straight west. And come on out. And then, let's see here. Is that going to be... First of all, lock yourself in if you can. Are you locked in? Can't really tell if it's locked in or not. I'm doing, like, when I press the button, it goes back as though it's, like, trying to lock in, like... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There's the lock I'm looking for. Then it goes away. But then it goes away. Okay, I think it's just because you're getting at your maximum. Fine. Right there. Boom. Get that going straight west still. This concrete is going to get in the way, but it's not going to be here forever. If anything, I can actually probably delete this now. I can probably get this out of the way. I want to have a little bit of room in between the two lines, just in case we do end up having to build, like, mergers and splitters and something like that. Just because, for some reason, I need to take this way off in some direction of its own. I do want to have a little bit of room in between the two sides. There we go, yes. Okay, so let's actually get rid of this concrete. That restores a little bit of the concrete that I have right now on my person. How much do I have on me, actually? Oh, I have a decent amount. I have a good amount. We can probably just go ahead and just delete this, get that going back there. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to maybe fix that later on, build a better position for that. Get rid of these conveyor belts. It's not gonna be as important because those things are still being made back there. Yeah, I just want all this stuff out of the way. Nice, okay. So, if we have this going straight west, now we can do ourselves a good full 90-degree. Have it going straight south again. I mean, that's not really a really good 90-degree at all, is it? Come on. Okay, there we go. I guess that kind of works. Sure, whatever. It applies. Hopefully I'm not going straight through the rock. I am going straight through the rock, unfortunately, looks like. Oh. Come on. Not okay, not if I keep the distance. If I keep the distance, it actually goes above the rock and instead goes straight through a cactus. Remember that point when I said I don't need that biofuel anymore? Can I just get rid of you somehow? No? Can't dismantle you? Alright, I need to go pick up biofuel, I guess. just earlier, I'm like, I don't need biofuel anymore, and now there's a cactus directly 100% dead center in the middle of my pathing. Good to know, good to know. How is my power doing? I can have a capacity of 120. Okay. Noted. Let's go ahead and just, I guess I'll just take 96 with me, 97. Why not? Sure, we'll return most of it later, or just hold on to it forever. Go get this dumb cactus out of the way. Can't believe out of all the positions, it manages to go directly in front of me. Alright, so now the thing is, are they getting closer? I don't think so. It looks like it's staying mostly parallel with one another. I think. Yeah, mostly. I think so. I think so. Doesn't seem like they're doing anything too crazy. So now I think that just means that I need to kind of delete that, because now I need, well, now I need these guys to start coming in too, right? So I need these other mines to start coming in as well. So I need this one to go straight west. I think I need to turn that, yep, have this one go straight west. Last 4, we missing, I know that we're definitely missing some. There's another one right here on this other side, yeah, that's what I thought. This one, I think, needs to go straight south. And then turn directly west. Yeah, okay, I needed to turn 1. I hear something magical. I swear, like that noise, like that kind of like sparkly sounding noise is the sound of something like one of like the power slugs being nearby. Maybe there's one up on top of that rock or something's nearby, but I can't really see it. Alright. Let's get rid of this stone cactus. Not single mode, let's do area mode. There we go. Alright. That's one. Where is the other one? It's on the other side. Ooh, okay, hang on. What are we gonna do with this other one on the other side? I think we're gonna have to figure out this one first. Yeah, it's the last iron node. It could be a little bit awkward. I could bring it in through this middle point and then have it come through. I don't want it to be another west point. Yeah, no, I don't want it to be another type of west mining point. I think I'm just gonna kind of have that thing come out right on through the middle. It might look a little bit goofy, but you know, it's a little bit more hidden, so I'm not gonna be as concerned about it. Keep it going like right through there. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn this point in. And plus, if this is just like the starting point, who cares if it looks a little bit goofy? Alright. So then, but now though, I can keep this thing going maybe, let's do like a 45. Like that, and then pull a straight west. Yeah, pull a straight west thing. Keep her close. I can't really do. Let's say around, I don't know. Does that count as west? I guess. Yeah, right around there. Then I can pull. You know, honestly, I could probably be a little bit closer. I could probably be a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. There. Now pull a direction. Now go straight south. Get it lined up just perfectly. So, with the compass up top. And now we're talking. And now we're talking. And now we're a little bit more in line with this one as well. Okay, okay. So basically that one definitely needs to come back a lot closer, it looks like. So then, yeah, we're gonna have to do another turn right here to go straight south with this. I don't know. Oh god, I don't know what it's trying to do. It's trying to pull. No, 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 no. Yeah, you come back over here. You just go one direction there, good sir. You come on up. Build you guys in parallel with everything else. There we go. All right. So it is starting to get a little bit goofy here with the different elevations, but it looks like it does flatten out a little bit here. So we shouldn't be too concerned the way it goes on through, because I think in the end it's still going to be fine. I do kind of want to build a flattish platform for when we do all of our refineries. Like, not gonna lie, I feel like they should all kind of just like feed into a platform now. Not, you know, I feel like it might look a little bit better. So we need to take this thing, let me to pull you to do a full 90 immediately, pretty much. Right, if you're going straight south, keep you flat. And then now let's go ahead and turn your direction. Keep you going west. Careful. Right about there. Nice. And then now we can go ahead and just feed this all the way through. I can then maybe... Yeah, I'm going to have to call this... Keeping it straight right there. So then I'm going to have to pull a 90 right there next to it. Trying to keep it straight is a little bit more difficult than you'd think. Don't take that out of context. Oh, what did you do? What? Why? 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 What was that? Come on now. Right there. There we have it. Alright, so then I don't want this one crossing over in front of them all. If anything, I need this thing to then pull a 90. Right around here. Trying to get this lined up. Jeez. Right about... Is that gonna be good? No, that feels a little bit off. Bearish? I think? Yeah, I guess that kind of works. Which means everything is gonna have to come out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get everything. I don't like the way that's keeping it straight line. Yeah, I want to have that be a little bit better south. I'm not really sure how well that's gonna be playing through. Let's do something like that. I'll go ahead and take this. Keep them in a straight line if possible. I don't know why they don't want to lock in up over there, but it works. It does work. A little bit far for it, I suppose. Trying to keep them all straight and parallel the best that I can. Come on, where's your parallel line? Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay, oh, that's gonna call your parallel? Ooh, that's... Yeah, it's gonna go through the hill. We're gonna have to pull probably a second one, put a second foundation right there, then pull you ahead a little bit. And we're gonna have to do the second, we're gonna do that probably as well with this one all the way over here. Take this boy all the way up. Yeah, I don't want him to clip through the terrain. Yeah, no, he's clipping through up there. I'm gonna have to stop him there. Probably build a point right about there-ish. No, I guess he kind of stays a little bit elevated on this side of the hill. And then now we're almost in line, and a little bit, not exactly 100% close. Not 100% what you would call straight lines, but you know what? Screw it. It works. It works. It kind of works. It kind of works. What I can probably then do, how many lines do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 lines, right? I don't have any other iron ores I'm missing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6. I thought 6 was everything. So 6 is everything, but 6 equals 12 foundries is the thing. 6 equals 12. So what we can do to keep things a little bit more, to keep it definitely like on the grid, when we do build our foundries and stuff, we can put them on the foundation. We can build windows, and those windows can act as the grid platform of which the conveyor belts go through, right? We can do something like that where they have something to actually attach through. But I think we probably need to... Do we have access to all that yet? I don't think we do, actually. Foundations? Ooh, we don't. We do not. We actually don't have access to like any of the window pieces or anything like that yet, huh? What do we need for the next? Let's go. Let's go take a look at what we need for the next level up. I feel like we haven't taken a look at what we need to go up to the next milestone in a while. I know that we definitely need a whole bunch of these goodies. Well, that's probably specifically all these things that are being made right now. I probably need. Because I think we're still exactly like on tier 1. I don't think we have actually gone. We're still on tier 1. We haven't gotten any further. Because we've just been building a whole bunch. What do we need here? I want to unlock stuff. Still tier 1. You have field research. We need 300 wire, 300... Okay, I think I have that on me, like, right now. Yeah, okay, go. Field research. So let's go ahead and pick all of this stuff. Milestone reach. Potential technology include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. Ooh. These are essential for maximizing your pioneer efficiency in alignment with business core pillars. Construct, automate, export, and exploit. Do I need to build that? Production, power, logistics, special equipment, ma'am. Okay, yeah, I need to do a lab here. I will build you a little bit kind of like right here, a little bit more circular onto the inside. Oh, I wish I can't get it closer. I can't get it closer. No, you gotta be a little bit silly like that. Fine, I see how it is. Let's keep it right here off to the side. So, what do we want? Hard drives. Ooh, we do have the hard drive. Let me go pick up the hard drive right here. Yeah. Oh, hard drives. Waiting for command. Scan hard drive. It's gonna take 10 minutes to scan that. Good to know. Okay, so I can't really research any of this stuff. Add to the to-do list. Okay, I need to wait for that hard drive to get finished now. Okay, well, now I need to wait 10 minutes. God damn it. Okay, well now I can't. Never mind. Apparently I can't do that. I need to wait 10 minutes. Get rid of this wood. I don't need that wood. We don't need the power slug. We don't need that. I guess because we gotta wait 10 minutes for that. So we still have 2 miners left, and I think that'll be for the copper. Okay then, so what do we did upgrade this then. We are done with tier 1. Part assembly is gonna be good. We need wire, iron rods, 500 screws. We need 300 iron plates, which I think we have. Jump pads, resource sync bonus program, logistics. Logistics would be really good though. Conveyor belt Mark II, stackable conveyor pole, conveyor lift Mark II. Ooh, okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, we need a little bit of everything. We need a little bit of everything. So why don't we go ahead and do the part assembly, because we're probably going to need these later on regardless. So let's go ahead and put in the wire. Oh, we can't do it because the pod's not back yet. We do have everything, right? We have... Oh, we're going to need more screws, it looks like. Yeah, more screws. Luckily, you know, we know exactly where the screws are, because they're still being funneled in right now as we speak. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take that 100 back on me. Beautiful, yeah, because I'm going to need those more iron plates regardless. Especially with this upgrade coming soon. And then can I take one for... Yeah, I'll take a little bit from there too. Nice. The pod is almost back. Hey there, boy. SpaceX looking ass landing thing. There we go. In 2 seconds. Perfect. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put this in, put that in, and give it everything that we need. Off you go. Launch you off again. Be free. Be free, my boy. Fly away. Oh, there we go. Continuing the theme, of course, getting my refreshment from Dr. Pepper. Ugh. Wretch. All right. Let's see here. Object scanner, huh? Chainsaw, portable miner, Xeno zapper. Only show affordable recipes. Single mode, no. Let's get this stupid chainsaw out of our face so we don't have to keep on hearing this good going on in the background. Jump pads, logistics, we need to do complete space elevator phase 1 to do. Build gun, upgrade, customize. I don't want that customizer or the Osmo shop really necessarily. Jump pads. I do want the conveyor belt though, so select milestone. I think we have enough for this already still. Yeah, we do have a lot of the reinforced plates, but so I do want to go and start building. We need the space. Where's the space elevator gonna go? We need more iron rods and we need more copper wire. Iron rods. Let's just go ahead and get some of that. Then now we're gonna need. We need a lot more. We're gonna need. Okay, hang on. We're gonna need. Can I put this to bind the hotbar? No. Add to-do list. Add to-do list. Oh, now isn't that very helpful? Nice. Okay, and get some of our iron plates back, why don't we? And then we're gonna need more wire. Wire is going into one of these top ones, I believe? Yeah. Okay, we've got enough to make it. Where do we want to build it? Where do we want to build our space elevator? I kind of want to keep it a little bit more centralized next to our base again, right? I mean, it just makes sense to, but we can always just delete it and build it elsewhere in the future, right? We don't always need to have everything coordinated perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and delete you. I know that's gonna get rid of my concrete connection. Oh boy, I always forget how big this thing actually is. Like, this thing is huge. I always forget, like, this thing is absolutely massive. It looks like I can kind of fit it over here, even though it just kind of floats on top of everything. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I guess that kind of works. I saw a spot right there for a second. Yeah, I kind of want to build it where it's floating on top of everything, where I can kind of just like walk underneath it. Give me a spot. Give me a spot. Come on. I know I saw blue spots over here before. Okay, we have something like that. I guess that'll have to kind of work. Kind of work. Sure, why not? Right there. Right there. Can I get underneath it? Not really, no. Oh, no, not really. Oh well. Oh well. Oh hey, we can actually see... You can actually see the giant space station now up in the sky. I feel like that's a new touch. I feel like you couldn't always see that before. Or at least maybe it looked different? I don't know. But I always love this. This is always like the coolest part of Satisfactory I think everybody fell in love with. I don't know if there's any like real science into that, but I suppose that could work.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the project assembly orbital platform. Good to know. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts such as smart plating via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers and more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. So remember, Biscuit is your company. It is time to be honest. The project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril, and only Biscuit pioneers offer hope for survival. Biscuit is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Biscuit down, or you'll be fired. Fantastic. Good to know. All right, well,
Pod launch, what do we have here? So it's like milestone. Can we do this now, or is it complete space elevator phase 1 to unlock? Phase 1, phase 1, phase 1. Was it just gonna be, 50 smart plating? Right. Okay, not too bad. We could do that. I mean, we kind of want to get... Do I want to do that first, or do I want to get the factory up and running? We have ourselves all set up and ready to go. But I kind of want the extra foundational pieces before we actually start finishing the foundries and get everything done, because I want to have everything a little bit more lined up. Otherwise, we're just going to have to start deleting things later on, and that's just not going to work. So, I mean, what's it going to take to make 50 smart plating, though? If we just try to do this by hand, what's it going to take? Smart plating, smart plating, smart plating. Have we not unlocked smart plating? We have rotors. We have rotors, right? But what is smart plating? Active milestone. Milestone. Restart sync program phase 2. Where is smart plating? Objective, complete phase 1. That's what it wants, right? Yeah, it wants smart plating. Can I only make them... I might only be able to make them in a constructor then. It might not be able to let me do it by hand. Yeah, modular frame, concrete, rotors. I don't think it's going to let me do it by hand. So if I actually go ahead and take a look here at... Let's take a look at production, take a look at an assembler. Place this thing down real quick. Oh, we're missing rotors. Didn't we have a whole bunch? Hang on, I had like 20 left over with me, didn't we? I thought I had like a good, yeah, 19. There, thank you. Let's say I knew we had some left over. Take this, build this up. Can I only make this with the, okay, I can make it here with rotors and the reinforced smart plating. Okay. That's gonna be an issue. So if we can do that, but then we can do rotors. I mean, it takes 1 and 1, right? 1 and 1. We have 50. We have 50. I can give it 50. Hang on, yeah, split this. I'll give it 50 reinforced iron plates. 1 smart plating, 2 per minute. Okay. And then I can give it 50 rotors. First off, let's give it 15 rotors. I'm gonna need 35 more, right? So I guess let's just go ahead and just get that moving right now. That'll produce and just kind of store inside itself. So now we're going to need 35 more of these rotors. We're going to need screws and iron rods. So this is why we have all this stuff just sitting over here. We have iron rods. And we're going to need screws, which I think is, yep, right over here. Beautiful. Still getting more. Come back on over. And then now can we make 35? MAM research is complete. Ooh, you researched the, they got done with the hard drive. Right. Let's build 35 of these first. It's gonna take, let's see here, how long does it take to make each one? So it takes 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So it takes about 2 seconds, so it's gonna take around, like, what, 70 seconds? So 1 minute and 10 seconds? So for 1 minute and 10 seconds, or at this point, only, like, you know, we only have 22 more to make. So if you guys actually just sit back for about, you know, I don't know, 50 more seconds, you know, how's your day doing? Sit up and stretch a little bit. Even though I have to keep my arm locked down on top of the mouse to press the button to get up and stretch a little bit. Hope you guys are all having a good morning. Only about 11 o'clock in the morning. You know, not bad for an early Sunday afternoon. Sit back and just play Satisfactory. I know I've been wanting to play Satisfactory so much, but I didn't want to play Satisfactory without, you know, just playing it with you guys in general, just because otherwise I'm going to ruin all the fun of playing Satisfactory if I just go and play it in, like, my own solo game in the background. Like, what's the point of that? I may as well just play our profile here and then just, oh, I think I made too many. I'm at 41. We may as well just play our profile here and then just get that done. How many more do we need? I don't know. We are 5 over. Whatever, that'll be fine. Let's just keep on making a smart plating force. Will that be enough? I think it should, right? 1 and 1 makes 1, so 1550. 1550 should be more than enough, right? Yeah, okay, so then can I maybe do something where... I mean, I have too many, right? So let me go ahead and take you back. Take you back, please. How do I want to split this? I only need like a few of these. I need 4, please. Give me 1 there. Same again. Give me all those rotors back. Put that back there. Now you're doubled up. Beautiful. Now I can go ahead and make a secondary assembler to make this a little bit faster for you. Take this real quick. Boom. Connect up that. Make smart plating. Take the rotor. split this in half, give you 24, take the reinforced plating, take that, split you in half, put you right there, give you 1/2, take the rotors, give you the other half. There we go. Now that should be going twice as fast. Nice. Okay, so go ahead and resort our inventory. What are we lacking right now? Do we have a little bit of everything? Still got iron rods, wire, reinforced plates. We need a little bit more screws. We're maybe a little bit more of the iron plates as well. Go ahead and get the iron plates. I honestly, I probably could. I'm gonna run out of the iron plates really fast. I think no matter what, I'm gonna run out of them fast. Screws seem to go through pretty fast as well. These should be getting done kind of soonish. Not entirely certain. Especially if we start unlocking Logistics Mark II. I think it takes reinforced plates to make more of them. Yeah, I think it takes reinforced plates to make more Mark IIs. Get rid of those. How are we sitting though? Are we sitting on like wire spools? Yeah, 500. Sitting honestly not too bad. More concrete up in there. So as soon as we get that done, we should get access then to the next level. Get access to the next level. They're waiting for the milestone. If we get access to the next level, then we can probably immediately try to shoot for getting more of the foundational pieces. Because as long as the one things I'm really waiting for is I want to get the windows. As soon as I place down the foundational pieces and try to keep it on a cardinal direction of doing like west and like south and like something like a west and east, that's fine. But to keep them all like very concise and in order and in line, you want to have the windows because you can attach the conveyor belt straight to them. So when you're working with something on like a grid platform, it's just gonna be something that can actually be like your ultimate straightener, something that's gonna be coming out straight through. That's gonna be something that's gonna be like your very first input line of everything. So if we have ourselves 6 mines right now of iron ore, we should be able to get ourselves 12 foundries. Now I think a foundry is about the size of... Everything seems a little bit red all of a sudden. Is it just me? No, there's like a red... There was like a red glow. Alright. Anyway, looking very beautiful to look at the Milky Way. I mean, well, it's not the Milky Way, but look at that galaxy. I guess we have like, what? No, we have no dust in between here and that galaxy. You tell me that that galaxy out there so far away has no cosmic dust in between to skew our vision of seeing it, when even something as simple as an atmospheric cloud is going to obscure our vision. All right, I mean, it's a very empty part of the universe, I suppose. And then we also have the sun, or is that the moon? No, that's just a very bright moon. A very, very bright moon. It's like a full moon night kind of thing going on. Now, I was saying before that it's going to be easier to actually find a lot of these slugs and stuff at night because they glow. And speak of the devil, look, I see one way up there. There's one way up there on top of that hill. There's a slug. Let's go check it out. Let me go see what these slugs are all about. Because I know if we get a lot of these slugs, we can start using them as power-ups for our factories and stuff like that. They act like it's like kind of like a little modifiers, like little 15, like 25% modifiers. Is there any way I can just... Can I just conveyor belt my way up there? Hang on. No. I need you to... which way are you going? Which way are you going? No, I don't need you to go the opposite direction. Opposite direction. Yeah, that direction. That direction. Can I just build all the way up there, please? Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. I need to be a little bit closer. Maybe it's too steep. Is it too steep? Surface is too even. Belt is too steep. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. It is not too steep. Give it to me somewhere. Somewhere. Uneven. Uneven. I'll give you uneven. Alright, I think it wants me to... Let's go ahead and take a look at our foundations. Can I just do something like this? Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's one way to get around. So, can I maybe, like, just parkour my way up here? Where's this gonna be? Ow, 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 ow! Oh god, no! Son of a bitch. God, I hate those little bugs. Those little bugs. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Nearly dying here just because of stupid little goddamn critters. Ow. Okay, hang on. Stay back. Is there any way for me to get up here? No. I need to have more foundation. I'm trying. No. I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die, actually. Do I have anything in my inventory? Do not have any berries in my inventory. No. That's death. That's death. That's when you look down, you're like, oh, no, that's it. I'm dead. I'm dead. Man, I'm dead. Alright, do I even keep my inventory? I do not keep my inventory. Alright, where are you? Death crates. My death crates. It sounds like a band. Death crate. Ugh. You do actually regenerate health very slowly. Thank you very much. Yep, get everything back. You do regenerate health very, very slowly. I'm gonna try to do this again. I'm gonna try to do this again, and hopefully not get taken out immediately. I'm getting taken out immediately. I'm run away. That's it. Okay, that's it. Where are my berries? Where are my berries? This is like gonna be like the one time I'm gonna actually need my berries here. All right. You know, while we're here, let's get our let's sort that. Let's get our berries right there. Beautiful. Then let's go ahead and swap this over with the chainsaw. Don't need that. My 100 berries, my 100 blueberries of consumption. Consume the blueberries. Consume for the war machine. Be ready for battle. Okay, we're gonna get you, Mr. Slug. We're gonna get you. As long as I don't get knocked off here. I'm gonna get yeeted off. No, leave me alone. No, you need to die. Ow. Okay, I think that's all of them. Nice. Give me the blue power. Wait, that's blue? Hang on. What do you mean that's blue? Is that blue? It's more like a green, isn't it? I mean, I can. The slug itself looks okay. The slug itself, I think, is blue, but the glow is green. The glow is green, but the slug is blue. I'll give it that. Definitely, but it's definitely glowing green. I don't know. That looks signed. Is there anything important over there? Anything to collect over there? Not really seeing anything. Can I maybe get up a little bit higher as well? Oh, those are all very far away. Very, very far away. I don't think I can. And there's even something way on top of there. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother with that right now. We've done enough here. Our job here is done. Just go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of this. We don't want this eyesore sitting up over here. Oh wait, I was standing on that? Oops. I was still using that. That's like the equivalent of like the guy who like cuts off the branch while he's still sitting on the branch. Alright. Let's see here. So, are our smart plates done yet? And while we're waiting for the smart plates, it sounds like they're not. So let's go ahead and actually grab everything that we can into our inventory again. Yep, like so. And then now I want to go to the research facility. Then, ma'am, the hard drive has been completed. Scan hard drives added to your hard drive. Right, library. Alternate cast crew. Alternate iron wire. One scan remaining. Huh? Alternate recipe. What do you mean? Alternate recipe. What is alternate recipe? Produced in constructor. Oh, instead of needing iron rods, oh my god, excuse me, instead of needing iron rods to make, wait, alternate recipe, alternate iron wire? Wait, hang on a second. Is that going to be an actual item? I don't understand. So it'll be called iron wire, but is it going to be actually different from copper wire? Do I just need wire in general then? Does it still apply? Because if that's the case, then I could just use iron to make my copper to make my wires, right? Then I think iron wire is going to be different from my usual stuff. So can I not take that yet? I want to take a look at my constructor here. Hang on, I want to take a look at constructor. So we have our screws. Those take iron rods, right? And we have wire, 2 wires. So technically speaking, it's just called wire. When I take a look at this, when I take a look at wire here, Yeah, it's not called copper wire. It's just called wire. So if it's called just wire, then me getting the reward... Oh, this could be a game changer. Hang on a second. So that would essentially mean... I mean, okay. My mind is getting a little bit blown here. My mind is getting a little bit blown. These are both really, really good rewards. These are both really, really good rewards. So it looks like 5 iron though. 5 iron only makes 9 copper or 9 wire. And wire, one copper ingot makes 2 wire. Wait, so 5 copper ingot is 10 wire. And 5 iron ingot is 9 wire. So it is less efficient. And production-wise, what if we were to look at the screws? So it is 1 iron rod is making 4 screws, right? And 5 iron is making 20 screws. But 1 iron rod is essentially 1 iron ingot. So 5 iron rods make 20 screws and 5 iron ingots make 20 screws. So that's essentially the same rate of production, right? So that should be 15 per minute, I think it is. Hard drive 50 per minute. 5 is equaling 20. Why are you equaling 50 per minute instead of 40 per minute, right? So 50 per minute, 5, because that would be, because essentially 5 times 4, because it's each iron rod. Hang on a second. That math is not adding up. So each iron rod equals 4, and 5 iron rods is going to be 20. So it's going to equal 20. Yeah, right. That equals 20. I'm not doing math. Okay, 5 iron rods. 1 iron rod costs 1 iron ingot. So it should be the same. 5 iron rods. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, 20. And then what would be the difference of, so then why would 5 iron ingots make 50 per minute? And this one is making, and that one's making 40 per minute. Yeah, producing constructor, production rate 50 per minute. Cast screw. Maybe it's just more efficient in general. Maybe it doesn't make 4. Maybe each iron ingot makes 5. Yeah, maybe each iron ingot makes 5. You know, that's a good, okay. I mean, honestly, that seems better than anything, because that's right, making iron wire is less efficient comparatively to copper making wire. But cast screw, it is more efficient making screws than it is having to go through the iron rod scenario. And we can actually keep them separate now. Now we can make iron rods and make the screws without having to use the iron rods to make the screws, and as well also make more screws at the same time. Okay, so we're gonna have a beneficiary. So we're gonna get the screws. I think we did our math correctly. Select reward. Cast screw. I think that's gonna be the best for us. So I think our smart plating is going to be done now. We did get that. Hang on. Alien megafauna. So we need to research this. Start research. I think it only takes like a few seconds for the very first one. Yeah. Nice. So it gives us some alien protein. Not really sure what that means. I think it's just I think they're just I think they're maybe like food types or like healing points or something like that. Just research everything. There we go. Just research everything that I can. Okay, and it wants to give me a reward though. Okay, I just saw something about it having no toes. Just saw something about it saying that it has no toes. I don't know what it's talking about not having any toes. We do have this. Start research. Okay, scannable object Mercer sphere. It's gonna take 3 seconds. So now I can actually search for them. Dimensional depot. Ooh, okay. We don't have a sonar sloop. We don't have any of this stuff. Mercer sphere now established local planetary, and the local Mercer sphere signals allowing them to be tracked on the object scanner. Okay, good. I knew it. Okay, we do need the Mislia for stuff, or something like that, or whatever it's called. I don't have any with me on top of me. We do have the Bacon Boys. We don't have any pale berries, I don't think, right? No, but we do have... Oh, we don't have the nuts. Hang on, where's our nuts? Wait, yeah, we do. Oh, they're in my hand. We don't have any nuts. Wait, they're in my hand. Okay, hang on. Did not even mean for that to happen. Okay, so go ahead and research that. We have yet to find any pale berries. Okay. Power slugs. We do have one power slug. Can we start to use them, or can we start to search for them now? Okay, good. Okay, now we also have yellow power slugs. We also have slug scanning. Ooh, yeah, I want a slug scan. I want a slug scan. I want a slug scan. Nice. We need this and a power shard. What is... So, these boys. Power shard. Where's power shard? We need a yellow slug, 25 rotors, and cables to do that. Okay, we also have quartz, though. Let's start researching the quartz. What does the quartz give us? We can now scan for quartz. That's fine. But then we can also get shop products, silica stuff for that, for more shop products. Okay, that's gonna be kind of for that stuff. Then we have sulfur. Start researching the sulfur. What's sulfur gonna be used for? Can we have explosives? We can. Black powder. Can we have explosives? Yes, you can. All right, so we don't need the sulfur. We don't need the nuts. We don't need the... I guess we don't need the hatchery remains or anything like that. What else do we need here? We need the mycelia stuff. Can we research anything more? No. I want alien technology. No, can't do anything with that. Mycelia. Start research with this stuff. What are you gonna be like? Painting rewards biomass. Okay. Fabrics. And we need 100 biomass. And we need something of that sort. Oh, Jesus Christ. Toxic cellular modification. Jesus. Can I go pick up some biomass then from... I'm gonna go ahead and put away some of these goods then. I suppose I don't need them just yet. I don't need that iron ore. Delete that. Put all these little carcasses away. Nice. Sort that out. Do we still have biomass? Please tell me we still have biomass. It doesn't go through it very fast. No, we do not have biomass. Okay. It's fine. I can just go ahead and pick up some stuff right here on the ground. Could be more than enough, honestly. Go ahead and just take out one of these. I'll take out one of these, one of these trees with a chainsaw. Yep, and that should be enough. that should be 100 biomass. No, give me the berries. There we go. Nice. Let's build up a little bit of biomass from what we just got. We're running a little bit out of room here, so I don't know what alien remains. I guess hatcher proteins. I don't need any of that stuff. So just go ahead and get rid of that. Power shard is going to be... Can I do that with a... I can do that with a blue power slug, though. Hang on. Give me one slug. Give me one slug. one slug. One power shard. Ooh. Okay. Biomass mycelia. No. Biomass leaves. I'm glad I started saving. I knew we were gonna need that mycelia crap. I knew it was gonna be important. It just seemed weird that it came in a mysteriously amount. It came in an amount where it seems like, oh, maybe this is gonna be important in the future. Okay, so there we go. So let's get fabrics. Whatever fabrics mean. Not necessarily too certain what that's gonna entail. Analysis of fabrics complete. Okay. Parachutes? Excuse me? Synthetic polyester fabric? Where is this going to? Gas mask? Oh, okay. Gas mask could actually be a little bit important. Expanded tool belt. Ooh, one hand equipment slot. Now that could actually be pretty helpful. We can also get synthetic polyester fabric. I'm not really sure what that's going to give us then. We can also get parachutes. So can we build... What is it going to take to build a fabric? Do we just need more mycelia? Let's take a look around here. Fabrics. Yeah, we just need biomass and mycelia, so I need more biomass. Biomass for the war machine. Biomass for the absolute fiscal. Oh, hang on. We got a bunch of cactuses right here. We can get more biomass right here. Yes, more biomass. There we go. And we get more mycelia from them as well. Hopefully that's just barely enough. Maybe get some of these dead trees around here as well. Wood is super condensable, so it's really good for getting some more biomass out of it. Or I'm sorry, getting more biomass out of it. Move on over. Yeah, we got a little bit. We got 5 from the leaves and then 160 from the wood. But then with that being said, we can start to make more fabrics. We can make 10 fabric. I guess it wanted to. Yeah. Get 10. Then go back to the research. Can we get parachutes now? We can, yes. And it also costs cable. Of course it does. Now we can now make parachutes. We want 50 fabric and 100 rotors. Okay, yeah, we'll have to do that a little bit later. So let's first of all get the chainsaw out of my hand so I don't have to listen to that being. Hey, no, get the chainsaw out of my hand. Put back the berries. We don't need the leaves. Put back the biomass. We can hold on to that. Power shard we'll hold on to. Yeah, power shard will do fine. I'll put back the bacon. Put back the mycelia. Store everything back out. Is that everything that we need? I think kinda. For now. At least for now. But you guys should have my smart plating. Yes, you do. You also have my rotor. Get that back. Get that back. There we go. Take you. Take you. We now have exactly 50. Dismantle those because we don't need them anymore. Let's go ahead and put the 50 smart plating here and let's get to tier 3. Nice. Dealer up, Captain. Ooh.
Phase 1 distribution platform. Smart plating ready to send and begin construction. On delivery, phase 1 will be completed and distribution platform will be constructed. Oh, stretch. New exciting features in TS 3 and 4. Automated power, steel production, personal transportation, and many more. Oh. Trying to catch my breath. Completing phase 2 of the project assemblies. Your next main objective, smart plating, versatile framework, and automated wiring. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you've done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for the better Fiskit future. Remember, we give you a better tomorrow.
Alright, launching. Get her out, boys. She's done. Get her going. Get her done. He gonna be sent off up in space. She running, she turning, she about to be launching. Ready, set, oh. There she goes. I think that was unnecessary. Oh dear Lord. Well then, so we actually are completing like a giant platform. Oh my. That is actually brand new. I do not remember this being a thing. Are you telling me that 50 smart plating did all of that? I'm gonna find that, I find that a little bit unrealistic. It's still building. 50 smart plating did all of that. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'll believe it. Okay. And here it comes back down. God, if construction was that easy. I mean, it kind of already is, I suppose. We are just building things on the ground. So, what do we have here? Let's see. Active milestone, select milestone, tier 3, tier 4. Okay, so what do we want here? Base steel production? No. We want more. We want more. I mean, that would be really nice for coal power if we could get that early on. But what do we want? We want tier 4. Fiskit blueprints? No. Hyper tubes, infrastructure? No. Where do we unlock more? Unlock more, what do you call it? More like pieces, more, what do you call it? Just like foundation pieces. Did we unlock more for this in general? No, let's get foundations, basic walls. We do have basic walls. Maybe I really do need the, do I actually need the Fiskit, like, extra, like, the sync bonus program to unlock that stuff? I vaguely, for some reason, I vaguely remember that I have to, like, actually invest into this. Hang on, put some more iron rods in there, put in the iron plates. Where is, we need more copper wire, please, if you don't mind. Still being entered into the storage crate. Never enough. Probably gonna run out of this stuff sooner or later. the awesome shop and the awesome sink. I need to get rid of you. That's right. So we actually can like just drop a whole bunch of like things into this sink shop, and it will actually just start to be made into points for us to use. If I go ahead and just place this a little bit kind of nearby. I don't like how crooked you are. I don't like you being crooked. So why are you so big? Jesus, you're like huge. Good enough. Good enough. So with the awesome shop. Biscuit specials, factory cart, no. These are like extra like prize you can get. Goat music tape, bait box. Okay, customize your foundations. Okay, that's what I thought. You do have to unlock some of this stuff, right? So walls, conveyor walls. That's kind of what I want. Yeah, conveyor wall 1 times 1. I need 5 tickets for that. What do I need for 5 tickets? I just need to like just throw stuff in here, right? I can do 1 power. I'm gonna throw a power note up on top of here. Seems like a likely area. Keep it a little bit more neat looking. Good. But what can I throw in there that I wouldn't mind losing? I could throw. Let's go throw. Let's give it 2 rotors. Where can I do this? Biscuit. No stakes, no refunds or exchanges. Do I have to conveyor belt this in? Might have to actually conveyor belt this in. Okay, I see how it is. I have to actually conveyor belt this in. Okay. Then I guess to make that work, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a storage crate directly across from it, and then anything I want to throw inside of it, I'll just make sure it goes right in front. Is this gonna line up at all? I need to have this turn around the opposite direction, make sure it actually goes outward. Can I get this to line up? It does actually line up a little bit. Oh god, okay. Not a very good lineup though. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it going the opposite direction. There we go. And I'll put the 2 rotors in there, fine. Just so that you can enter into your own stupid biscuit shop. How many tickets do I get for the rotors? Oh, my next coupon? Wait, you get each coupon for the amount of parts? Oh, you're gonna tell... Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Here is a whole bunch of concrete. Is the concrete gonna do anything for me? Does each one count as like 1 point or something like that? Standard points until next coupon. Yeah, each of them count as like... It looks like they count as like 12 points. Sure, why not? Maybe it'll just be just barely enough for me to get something out of this. It's gonna give me 1 coupon, huh, for all this, or is it multiple? Yeah, 1 coupon. 1 coupon. Oh, you cheap bastards. Okay, what else can we throw inside there that I don't need anymore? Can I just throw in some biofuel? Would biofuel work? I don't know if biofuel would maybe... Let's go ahead and split that. Let's go split our biofuel. Let's see if the biofuel does anything more. So we're getting like 12 right now. What does the biofuel give us? Ooh, the biofuel is worth like 40 or something per. That's not bad. That's actually going a lot faster. Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't mind if we just put in a whole bunch of biofuel then for this stuff. I'm just gonna go do that then. Yeah, let's go, yeah, look, we have more than enough. Let's go ahead and just grab a few of those last rows. And then not even then. Let's even grab a little bit more. Not gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and just grab even more. Like, our fuel is not gonna go through that fast anytime soon. I mean, we probably will need to build more generators here in the end, but I think we'll be fine for now. Just get all that going, because I want to have as many tickets as I can. Oh, it goes up and up and up in cost the higher it goes. Okay. Each one costs a little bit more than the previous. Good to know. So it's going to get worse. DNA points until next coupon. Huh. What are DNA points? I'm a little bit concerned. I'm going to go ahead and print like 5 coupons. Because now in the awesome shop, yeah, conveyor walls. Now I want to go ahead and get conveyor walls. I want to unlock this. Can I add to cart conveyor wall mounts? Check these out. Okay, add to cart. And then buy all. New buildings. Okay, good. So I guess I just need to wait for coupons to just kind of stockpile up, I suppose. Sure, why not? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have to unlock stuff through the shop. Good to know. One cactus sitting out here. Lone cactus boy. I don't even care to keep you. Yep, I'm gonna just throw you away. Don't even care about you guys. Alright, so are you guys not done yet? I kind of want them to be... I was figuring that maybe after all of this they'd be finished. And start to focus up on what I want to build here. Good enough, close enough. I can actually get all of that. Go ahead and start deleting this then. Get the copper wire just a little bit longer just to finish up what they can. I believe the copper was going to go through it faster than the screws were, so it should be honestly almost done. And there we have it. Okay, one last conveyor belt. You've got to be done though, right? You've got to be finished. And honestly, I'm just even gonna, okay, yeah, I'm just even gonna, you have enough, I suppose. You have enough, I suppose. Go ahead and just start getting rid of you now. I want to start moving along with this project. I don't want to keep on waiting here for you. You should be nearly finished as well. I would say maybe I could even probably take up whatever's left in your box's inventory. I bet I could probably fit it all. But after taking up all this stuff on the conveyor belt as well, I probably can't. This is actually probably filling me up pretty good. Dumb little trees in the way. A lot of dumb little trees in the way. Alright, what do you got left in you? Okay, I mean, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely. Ooh, wow. Wow, I managed to actually all fit it in too. I just barely managed to fit it all in. That's nice. Okay. So, want to keep things a little bit civil, right? So, how do I want to keep this going? How do I want to do this? I have this giant open space here off to the side. Do I just want to start building high into the sky and keep it like normal looking, you know, or not really normal looking, like keep it, you know, keep it like what people would expect, I suppose, where you're going to build a giant factory, just build a giant flat platform. I kind of want to keep it, I mean, because as soon as, and it's going to take up a lot of room, like as soon as I build up our foundries here, I'm going to be running directly into this area, this hill being in the way. Like this hill is going to be a direct issue. And then on top of this hill, yeah, but then we have another kind of flat ground. We could kind of keep on elevating it, but it would look weird because we would have to keep on doing a thing where they go up like stairs almost, like they would keep on going up ramps. Yeah, I almost just kind of want to build this high in the sky. But I feel like that's so generic though. I feel like that's so generic. I feel like everybody does that. You know, like it's like that's of course that's just what's gonna happen, right? That's just what's of course it's gonna be like. But you know, if we're trying to build a factory, you try to keep everything automated and simple and slow, or not slow, but you know, and easy enough to understand. You always want to have as much flat ground as you possibly can. Oh, flat ground as much as you possibly can, so you can try to track it all simply. Or you can just try to completely embrace the chaos. Do I want to embrace the chaos? Do I want to embrace the chaos? I kind of want everything to come up at least a few levels. I want everything to come up at least a couple. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at our foundations here. Right. So I want to actually be at least above this line. I want to be above like this terrain. That one's not going to be too bad on that other side. But this, I'm going to need this to face directly north, I think. I feel like that's off by a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now I feel like that's a little bit more flat. Because we have stuff coming directly in from the south. Build this, or let's build a good wall here. Just know what kind of like what kind of perimeter are we really working with here. Okay, so we got some room to work with here. Not too bad. And then we extend this out a little bit as well, this other side. Nice. Okay. So how far do I want this to come out? See, if we're going to be extending out more in the other direction, then more so than we are this direction, then this side isn't going to matter as much. I could even do a thing where like, I keep all the foundries down on the ground, and then I just... Yeah, I keep all the foundries down on the ground. What if I were to keep all the foundries down on the ground, where all of the smelters are, and then we just try to only pump up the ingots? Because what's the iron ever going to be used? I don't think the iron is ever going to be used for anything other than just being smelted into its base format. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything else that ever takes... Well, no, now that I think about it, because I think some sulfur things might take iron ore and coal at the same time. It might take two different, it might take two different ones. You know, we should probably take at least the iron ore up as well. Keep the foundries up here on the platforms. Just that way we have access to it all. We may as well do it right this first time, otherwise we're going to keep it completely confused. If we don't do it right the first time, it's just going to be all over the place. Alright, so that's looking pretty good so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the... Where is... We want to do the windows, foundations. We unlocked it, right? Walls, conveyor wall. Yes. I want to have 6 of these, right? Completely separate from one another. And this is going to be essentially our centerpiece right around here as well. And that's right in the middle. So that's going to do... We can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because that's a little... I mean, that can kind of work for that one. I think we need to go out further to the side. Yeah, we need to go out further to this side. And then 6. I think we can make that work. And then now, if I go ahead and about here, I want to make this kind of like a big ramp thing. I don't want to have this just being a big floating... I don't want to have this a big floating platform or anything of the sort. Can I build multiple in a row? Yes, oh my god, you can. You can build multiple in a row. Why have I not been doing this entire time? Instead of placing it one by one. Looks like you can only build so many, though, in a row, but... Still better than nothing. Alright, then we need our 1 foundation piece, yep. I can only do 10 at a time. This gives you kind of some... It gives you a little bit of an insight towards what you're doing. Okay, oh, dang, it's not gonna... Oh, come on, yeah, let me do it. I saw it. There we go. Beautiful. And then now, oh, it actually lets you just place them right on top of one another. You don't actually have to give it support. Oh, okay. Well, I just kind of wasted a little bit of that time. Okay. That's actually though that's just another good touch, a quality of life that they have added to the game. That's really nice. Yeah, do something like that. Fill that up so that there's no gaps in the ground at all. We do have one gap here that I want to fill. No, not that. Hang on, put that back. There. Okay, now we're good. Now we're sitting good. Now we can actually go ahead and take all of these. Oh, this damn thing. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna get rid of you. Pick you up. I'm sorry, but I need to get rid of you. There we go. Okay, so this one's gonna go all the way off to the right. Can it reach? No, it cannot. There we go. Nice. So that's going up in one direction. Can you please get out of here? You are in the way. Thank you. Get you moving all the way out as well. And now we're talking. Now this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted actually some good lined up. A good lined up factory is a happy factory. Can you reach from here? No, you cannot. You're gonna have to go down once again. They're all a little bit lopsided. That's fine. That's fine. They're all just a little bit off center. But as soon as they get up there, they are centered. And that's what matters. We're gonna have just barely enough, I think. Just barely enough iron plates to make this work. There we go. Yep. Nice. Now look at that weird spider web. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go get these things all, I think, hooked up and ready to go. I kind of want these. I want to have these lines. I want to have these miners kind of getting all stacked up on their goods. So let's just start off with this one, right? We have a centerpiece. We have 4 connections. We can go boom, 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 get these 3, and then drag this one forward. And then can we place this somewhere right in the center? Yeah, somewhere right here in the middle of these lines, where we can have a electrical line kind of moving up. Because now we can have this one moving on down south. Will this go and meet all the way to the corner? God, I hope it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. It meets all the way to the corner. Might make this work. I can just jump on the edge. There we go. Get that. Because now what I want to do, I want to build this up on top of this rock. It might be a little bit unsightly, but I think it kind of feels like it fits more into the environment if you have it kind of sitting up high. Can I maybe... Come on, let me up. Oh, you deep bastard. Get me up there. Fine. All right, let's go ahead and build a foundation, I suppose. Let's be a little bit smart about it. No, come on, let me do this. Let me build it. Let me in. I saw you. There. Get me up on that edge. Get me up on this edge. Parkour. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take our power pole. Bring it up here again. Right, so we still have our concrete maker over there as well. I don't really know what to do about the concrete just yet. We still have our 2 pieces over there on that side. We can still bring them in up towards... We can still fit them in onto that conveyor belt wall over there. It's going to look a little bit weirder, though, I think, for them to kind of move around. And hello, I see something on over there. Hang on, let's turn this thing around. I see something sitting over there that looks important. Will you make the distance? What do you mean? I'm missing material. Oh, I'm missing materials. Dang it. I need more iron plates. I'm a little bit too missing stuff right now. Yeah, that's looking fine. That's looking fine. I don't really like where that's going with that power pole. Now let's go ahead and put that there. Get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. I'm gonna have to redo how I do the power poles. I don't like the way that they were just kind of like arcing across. So we have enough though. We should have one there, one to there, and one to this backside. Now we have all 6 of them being powered up. Then that power pole in the distance. Can I just jump on down? Am I gonna? I'll probably take a little bit of damage. Yeah, a little bit of damage, not too bad. I'm gonna take this guy. How do we want to keep this looking neat? How do we keep this looking neat? I kind of want to keep this on the backside, all right? I want to hide the wire a little bit behind, in line with the rest of the refinery. Then, if it's going to go out this direction, let's go ahead and hide it behind it just a little bit then. We can do something like keep it right here on this hill. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. We can drag this around maybe to this other shoreline. Can we make this work? If this actually drops down below, is this going to make the wire... No, it does not. It looks like it doesn't phase through the ground. It looks like it gets close to the ground. I think it should be fine. It doesn't phase through it. Let's drag the power supply out here in this backside, where it's a little bit more unseen away from the factory. So I think it's just like the thing that makes the game, or the thing that makes it all look the most ugly is always going to be your power lines. Like if there is like some way in the future to maybe later in the game, I don't know, like this is 1.0 release, they have added a lot of stuff, so I don't know if they've maybe added like some wireless power supply technology that's going to end up happening in the future or like later on down the line. I kind of hope so. It'd be nice, but keep this going. Just put one more power line up over here to keep it connected up, and then connect up into that one. Beautiful. Now everything should be turning on. My capacity is 120, and right now it looks like my max consumption is 44 with a current consumption of 30, because I think that should have turned everything on over there, right? They should all starting to mine right now. Oh no, wait, no, I only connected up to the I only connected up to the cement, I think. Yeah, I only connected up to the cement machine, and then those two are actually disconnected right now too. So let's go ahead and we can probably connect up on this backside. Ooh, okay. We can build one more on this storage crate like we were before. Connect those up. We still have one slot left. That one doesn't have any slots left. But what I can do... we're gonna be one slot short though. Can I maybe just build it just a double up right here? Is that gonna be a little bit too ugly? I hope not. Can I just like go right there? Like that, boy. It's alright. It's alright. If I go to configure, now what are we doing? Consumption, oh god, yeah, there it goes. The capacity of 120, a max consumption of 82, and consumption right now of 78. So that's just the miners. That's just the miners going. So in the future, we are definitely going to need more of this. We might want to go to automated, coal basically power. We might want to go to automated power here shortly after if we can, because that's going to be a big problem. We're not going to be able to make enough solid biofuel to try to power this entire factory with just like 4. What do we have? We have like 6 generators over there. 8 generators, I think 6 maybe. So those are all going to fill up. I wanted to get those going so that they can fill up not only the conveyor belts, but I want them to fill up their own personal inventories as well. Because they should be able to hold 100 for each of them. Now that we have that going, though, I want to have a central power line all the way down. How far can you go? How far can you go? How low can you go? Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And right about, I want to kind of do it in this little bit of a keep the line straight. If I do it right on that hill, it kind of keeps that line almost completely straight. Can I build it on top of this wall? Ooh, you can. You actually can. Do I maybe want to hide? Ooh, you know, we can do this. It says it's going to kind of collide a little bit with it a little bit, but if I just do something like build it into the wall. Hang on. Does that build it into the wall? No, I think that kind of just puts him more on the other side more so than anything. So if it's not going to build it into the very center of the wall, then I may as well keep it on this side. Can I rotate this around? You can. Ooh, I want to have that make it look like... Oh, it's not going to rotate perfectly. Look at that. It's not going to rotate perfectly with it. It can either look to the right or it can look to the left. Can I get rid of snap mode? No, get rid of... No, I'm holding down left control. Hold left control to get rid of snap mode. Scroll up, down. No. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Fine, we will put it right here on this front side then. That works. Can we get through this window? What if we crouch? Yeah, if we crouch, we can. Forgot that you can actually slide around. Oh yeah, that's right. You can actually do this to get a little bit faster. You can do this a little speed boost. But people don't usually do it because it's like annoying to do. It's very disorientating. Okay, get that going. Get that chainsaw out of my hand. Let me in. Let me in. Why don't we go ahead and do something like this first? Let's get all of them in by like one pace. We know what we're working with. Let's just get that foundation piece right there. Get that straight piece going. So I think sometimes it'll try to rotate into the window frame when you do that very first piece, especially now because we can do that a little bit easier. Getting through there. Nice. It's all set up. The power piece is going right there. We have the availability to it, so we have all the iron ore if we ever for some reason need to gain access to all of it. That's going to be building up a little bit for us. Where do we want to go from here? Do we want to... Let's go take a look at our milestones, I think. Go take a look at our milestones to see what's going on. And I almost want to do something like this. Hang on. I almost want to do something like this. I'm not going to have enough iron plates, damn it. I was going to say, I almost want to just take... I want to take all of... take all of my just take a conveyor belt all the way back to home base. Just have a big triangle, so I can take those conveyor belts up to the new like base, like foundation. Then I can take a conveyor belt all the way back here. All right. Somebody's messaging me on Discord. Bleep bloop. Oh no, it's just it saying that I'm live on. Yep, live. Yep. After 5 years, 1.0 release stream. By the way, we do have a Discord, so for those of you who don't know, feel free to go check out the Discord. It should be in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Go on through. Keep on moving. Do I want to get rid of... I probably want to drop off some of this, like, copper or this wire that I have with me, right? Because we're going to have a whole bunch here. I still got a whole bunch in my inventory from when we got rid of those storage crates. So sort that through. Got a whole bunch of screws as well. I think screws are on this left-hand side. No, those are wires. Here's screws. Get rid of some of those. Sort that back up again. I'm going to need more iron plates. Beautiful. I wonder if I can do a system where when I make iron plates up over there, I can kind of have a little bit of them maybe rotate back around on a secret kind of conveyor belt to come to the back side of this storage crate to try to fill this thing back up for personal usage. Either that or I can maybe just eventually move all of my personal base up towards that area, but it's probably gonna be a hot minute before we ever build enough space. But like, this is a rather large area when you think about it. This is a I guess it's not that big of an area, but we could fill it up. I don't want to also have to move all this crap again. What do we have here? So that should be enough for now. Let's take a look at what our milestones are for the next one. What do we have? We have jump pads. Don't really need jump pads. We have logistics Mark II. I think logistics Mark II is going to be a good one because if we're going to start, we're going to have to start out with basic steel production boundaries. Yeah, this is the one I think that takes iron ore and coal to make steel ingots. So actually we will need the iron ore kind of asset there. Enhanced asset security. Equipment slot hand. 3 inventory slots. Ooh. 100, 650. I might actually almost have that in. Do I have that right now? How many reinforced? I have enough reinforced plates for that one. Hang on a second. Enhanced security asset. I can do that right now. Go ahead and do that. I have enough, yeah, reinforced plates right there. Let's go ahead and fill up the copper wire, and I'm gonna need more iron rods. Hang on a second, more iron rods. Let's see here. We have Beautiful. More iron rods right there in my crate, and I'm gonna need more wire now after all that. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna need more concrete as well as we kind of build up the base over there. Should be fine. Looking good, looking good. I didn't think that we'd actually have enough to just do another milestone right now. Nice. I mostly want that just for the extra 3 slots. And the extra hand slot is really nice. Isn't there another one where we can get a extra hand slot? Yeah, we can get extra 6 inventory slots. Oh my god. If we need alien 3 alien protein. Okay, well, yeah, no problem. Hang on, let's go get... I'll pick up 3 of those hog remain carcasses. And then let's make... Hang on, where is industrial parts alien remains? Let's make hog protein. That's fine. And then you need cables? What was that? You need cables, mycelia, quartz, sulfur, no, alien megafauna. You need 1,000 cable. Okay, hang on. But for this one, to research this, you need 5 protein feeds. So we need to make a whole bunch of protein out of, like, our dead animals. We need to make a whole bunch of protein out of this stuff. Hang on a second. We need to make a whole bunch of protein. Okay, so we need 5 protein. Let's do splitter remains. And then I guess we could just use... We could use 3 hatchet remains for the next research. Okay, so alien technology, alien megafauna. Start research. It's going to take 3 seconds. A bioorganic, whatever that is. And then now, if we're just 1,000 cable... Hold up, wait a second. I think we have a lot of cable left over too, don't we? We haven't barely used any cable. Yeah, look at all that cable. We need 1,000. It's barely enough. Get this going. Alien megafauna, please. Yes, look at that. An additional 6 inventory slots. Oh, that's exactly what we need. More inventory slots. Beautiful. Bannable object enemies. Bannable tool slot. Ooh, by 5 and 500 steel. That's not too bad. What exactly are those things? An alien DNA capsule. Okay, good to know. Structural analysis? What is structural analysis? What's structural analysis gonna get me? Hang on a second. It's gonna give me the rebar gun? Oh, okay. Later on, we can get the rebar gun directly after that. That'd be good for self-defense, but then we get the protein inhaler. That could be not that bad. A little bit of healing technology, but I mostly just wanted that inventory slot. Yeah, an extra 6 slots was really good. Anything further down, we do have the summer soup. We know where one of them are. We just haven't gotten a way over there just yet. If we take a look at mycelia, can I get... That's more hand slots. Can I get more inventory slots around here? Nutrients? No, we need more. We haven't found any berries. Power slugs is a option. Overclock production. Overclocking. I need 1 power slug to actually do that. So instead of using the power shard to do something like that, I think we actually need to use a power shard to unlock the ability to overclock. So let's go ahead and do that. 3-second one. We need to find any yellow power slugs. Yeah, overclock production completed. Please choose a new mode and tree begin analysis. Nice. We have the quartz. We don't have enough quartz, I don't think, for that. That's going to cost 20. We only have like 15 left over. Then we have the sulfur, not enough sulfur, but those also only get hand equipment slots. Oh god, it goes down pretty far. It might have more inventory slots down there below. So that's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and throw our stuff back, sort that up. What do we have? Get rid of the alien fauna, all these alien parts, get rid of the berries. Looking fine. Sort that again. Do we have anything else for good inventory increase that we could just... 3 inventory slots for that for vehicle transport. Full power. We have tier 2 jump pads. Then we have logistics mark 2. Nothing else over here on tier 4 that I think that gives us any inventory slots. No, the next one that can give us any vehicle or any inventory slots is going to be vehicle transport. That's going to cost 125 modular rights. So we're getting to the point where we're just gonna have to start automating a lot more before we really have to start getting this stuff. So if we are gonna automate a lot more, let's go get logistics mark 2. Let's get this done and over with. We need to do reinforce, we need to do concrete, we need the iron rods, that's fine, and then we got the plates. Beautiful. Launch that bad boy off.
Milestone reached. Bissett would like to remind you of the contractual obligation towards the efficiency.
Yes, I'm most efficient.
Recreational use of belts and lifts do not count towards work hours and will put you in on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fiskit. for the better good of all mankind.
Fantastic. Good. All right, so we have, I believe those things take reinforced iron plates. I could be wrong. Take a look at Q. Please don't be reinforced, though. Yeah, they do take reinforced. Okay, up to 120. So double the amount of our current amounts. Okay, beautiful. So we want to just start expediting that as much as we can. So if we want to do that, we're gonna have to start building all of our foundries. Yep, okay, we're gonna have to start doing all the smelters. We're gonna need iron rods, we need copper wire. We already have the miners. We're gonna need the constructors. The constructors are gonna take more iron plates as well, and the assemblers. Okay, so let's build some more reinforced iron plates for the moment, just so we can build a lot of these things as we kind of go up there. We don't want to have to come back for any of this stuff. We can build 180 of these things. Yeah, let's go ahead and just build up a couple. Well, go ahead and take a sip of my Dr. Pepper, the best soda there is around here. Don't want to argue about anything, but just saying Dr. Pepper is the best one. Just gonna say it's out there. It's out there. You know, better than Mountain Dew, and better than Pepsi, better than Coke, better than Fanta. Dr. Pepper, that's where it's at. That's where the flavor blast really is. God, that's good. Somebody stop me. This is why I can't buy any soda. I can't buy soda because of this. I drink it too often. This is why I buy like a 6-pack, and I will go through that 6-pack in like a single day. And that's why I only buy like maybe like every couple of weeks or like every few weeks. Because as soon as I have it, it is consumed. It is liquidated upon my stomach. All right, we have ourselves enough iron plates. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a little bit more iron rods with us. We have the inventory space now, so why not just take a little bit of everything alongside me and take a little bit more iron plates. We're gonna need a lot of that. We're building a lot of belts here. Take some more screws. We are gonna need, we need more cable. More cable, yes. We're gonna need those for actually building our power poles. That is looking good primarily for everything else. We have 8 rotors as well for 2 constructors if we need to. Let's start moving up. Honestly, if we are gonna need the iron ore previously, I don't think that's gonna matter as much. So if we are gonna have a thing where steel takes iron ore and it takes coal to make. So if we're gonna have a moment where we are gonna have to start splitting off the iron ore in order to make more goods, I may as well run the line a little bit. Let's run the line for like maybe like a good 5 to 10 meters. So if we have to build a splitter later on, we have the room to do it. So go ahead and move on up here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and actually run these out just a little bit, I almost kind of instinctually want to build splitters, just like preemptively already for these guys. Do something like, you know, build it out to this very first line. That should give us more than enough room to mess with it in the future if we have to. Oh, no. Keep you going straight. Thank you. Don't want any crooked lines. No crooked lines around here. Any crooked lines, and I'm just gonna lose my mind. There we go. Beautiful. Keep that going. Now we go ahead into the smelters. Now this is where we're gonna get some real interesting. Smelters, please. I want to build you... I want to encompass up both of these squares, so keeping it centered the best that I can. Are you telling me that you are not going to be able to connect right in the center? Hello there, Ben Graham. Hi, I've been watching for like 30 minutes now, playing Satisfactory as well, yes. Honestly, I have come back to this game on and off a number of times in the past, just as I'm sure like everybody has, a little bit like a Minecraft, almost like a Factorial in a sense. Like you kind of come back and play for a little while, you get bored, and you kind of quit or whatever, right? But now that it's finally out on 1.0 release, and now that I can actually make some good content on this as well, just kind of sitting back and relax and live stream this stuff, I think I'm excited to see exactly where this game goes all the way to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this on the later half, I suppose, of this centerpiece. Is that mineral? Yeah, it's gonna have to be center enough. Wait a second. No. Okay, so we can do these iron ingots. How much did we do? These cost... We can split this up, I think, into 2 foundries, can't we? Hang on a second. That's right, we can split this up. We make 120, I think, per second, or these burn? Let's build this here. What do you burn? These make 30 per minute. Our drills make 60 per minute. These make 30 per minute. So now we need to split all of these into 2 lines. I do have to make them into splitters. I knew I instinctually felt like I had to put this in splitters. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna build that right on the line. Let's just give ourselves the room. We may as well give ourselves the room. If we have the room, let's give ourselves the room. Build that right in the middle. Yeah. There we go. This... Am I a little bit too close? I might be too close. Hang on. Yeah, I bought it recently. I've had like 40 hours over the last few days. It's addictive. It's very addictive. I have humidity listening to music. Build it. I'll watch what's suggested to stream. Build this factory. I'm trying to. But I just realized I think all of my lines might be too close. Hang on. Let's see if we can make this work. If we make another splitter. Put that in line. Yep, they're all in line. Because this is going to have... Excuse me? Did I just double build? Okay. If we take this in, split this into two... I need to have this turn a like full 90 degrees almost immediately, yeah. If I make this turn a full 90 degrees immediately, we can't do this on both. Crap, I need to, oh god, I need to delete this wall and put a spacer in between all of them. God damn it. Ah! I need to delete all this. And put us, okay, fine. This is why we gotta figure this out now. This is why we gotta figure this out early. This is why we are figuring out how to do this properly. I mean, I could keep them as is now, but like, I want to have them spaced out properly. I don't want to just have them now suddenly veer off in some certain wild direction. I mean, I could do that. You know, unless we do a double-decker system. We could do a double-decker system. One on top of the other, right in the center. Nah, we'll just put a space in between all of these. Let's give ourselves the room. We have the room. We have the technology. Just do it right the first time. Get rid of these walls. We can spread them out a little bit later on. I think I'm going to keep that one right there. Bake that beard. You know, I wish I had hair so I could headburst some music and actually look good and not have some possessed demon. Yeah. The most I can grow with the beard is like I get a goatee going and I get like a little bit of a mustache, but I can't do anything like for like the sideburns or anything of the sort. It just doesn't grow in. It just always looks like it's just a, like it always grows in like you're a high schooler trying to like grow in your first beard patch. It always just comes in all scraggly. So I just end up doing like a goatee and a mustache. It works out well for me. One of these days, maybe 10 years from now, I'll do a face reveal. Technically speaking, I've done an eye reveal, which I guess is close enough. Okay, there we go. Got rid of all of that. So how do we want to do this then? If we're going to be doing this properly, I need to do foundations, wall, conveyor wall. Okay, so we have the conveyor wall right there. I'm going to have to do this every other space then if we want to do this properly. Every other space. So that's 3. I want to maybe go out this other direction a little bit too. Yeah, turn that around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. That is a little bit close. Do I maybe want to do one more? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the last one on this right-hand side. It's going to be a little bit of a strong right turn for them. I think that'll be fine. But overall, though, I want to actually build 2 more because we are going to have... I think we are going to have... Yeah, we're going to have to do one more further out here. Not yet, though. I guess we'll hold off on that. But we are going to have the... we're going to have the concrete moving through. You're being invaded by E3 V3 printers about E3. Bought 2. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, join the Discord, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I think he's already plugging for me. Acid Rain knows what it's all about. All right, now we're just gonna do a basic wall. Do we want to do a basic wall or do we want to do like a half wall? I kind of want to do like a basic half wall. Yeah, let's do a half wall. Let's do something like this. I don't want to have... Can I just build this all the way across? Hang on. What if I do... Is this not going to replace it, is it? I hope it's not going to replace it. Okay, it just fills it in between. Oh, but it actually fills in... Is that going to be a problem? Hang on a second. It just actually fills in right there. No, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I don't like that. I didn't think it's going to build on top of the actual wall. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we'll just fill this in between with basic walls. Keep that there. Well enough. Nice. Okay, so now we can start filling these all in. It might be a little bit of an awkward angle for literally everything. A little bit. Yeah, it just reaches over at like a good 45-degree angle. It'll be a little bit straighter here at the center, of course. Now we're talking. Now we have ourselves a beautiful connection going. Everything is connected up. It's looking a little bit weird, but from this side, it's going to be much better for us. Can I maybe do something then? If I actually take a basic wall now and build a wall on top, can I just do a across all the way? That worked, sort of, I suppose. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna have to repaint this later. I'm gonna have to make this look a lot better. Already done. Problem for future Dave. Yeah, this is the future problems. Oh, you know, hang on a second. Can I? Ooh, that's a nice window though. A nice window. Hey, can I take a basic wall? Put it right there. Can I jump through this? Yes, I can. I can still jump through this. And it works as a window. Oh, now this is coming together. My Minecraft experience is really coming into play here. I can just maybe do a drag it all the way across. That's fine. It's not like going to interrupt the... I don't think it's going to interrupt the in-between parts, right? It was a little bit glitchy there. Not too bad. But it's keeping it uniform. Looking good. Looking schmack-sheet. Can I maybe do... Do we have a half wall? Do we have basic walls, conveyor walls? You know, we haven't unlocked everything yet. I think maybe if we can get like a half wall later on, then we can even fill this in a little bit better to make better windows. Freaking genius. God, I knew it. Okay, so now here comes the part where we actually need to split everything up into two parts. So if we take all of our splitters, we're going to actually take all of these. We want them to come out a little bit. Let's go out to this first point. Drag them all up to this very first square. Make sure that we have just a little bit of room if we ever have to work with this again in the future. Keep them all lined up and going. In line. Then we'll take our splitters, move them out a little bit further. We have our Mark IIs, conveyor splitter. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do I want them? I kind of want them right in the center like this. Because by the time they do their 90 degrees, I think they're going to be doing their 90 degrees still within the confines of like getting in there. I want their 90 degrees to finish right on this middle point, essentially. Take this splitter. Accidentally press F5 somehow. I think F5 just refreshes it, and technically speaking, I think does actually give the stream another view. Like every time you F5, I think it technically... Spiffy Brit did a video on that once, where he had everybody get in there and just F5 constantly. He had like 1,000 people all F5 and like refreshing the stream, and it kept on counting as more and more views. But the average view duration got down to something of like 1 minute between like 1,000 people. Alright, move on through. Put it right there. Yeah, we'll do it right there. I think that'll be good. Keep it going. If I hold left alt, I think, yeah, it keeps it actually magnetized. We can't sprint at the same time. Nice, 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 nice. Get that all lined up. Have just barely enough. Nice. And just a little bit of room. Get them all connected. I believe the splitters actually hold maybe they hold like 3 or 4 resources on the inside as well. Nope, accidentally dodged that. Hi, bye again. Hi, hello there. Hello and goodbye. Thanks for the view. May as well like the video while you're still here. Alright, so now though. Ooh. So now when we do a full 90 degree on these. Yeah, because now if we turn this direction, keep them going south. You've been playing for 2 hours. Fiskit would like to remind you that, but while resting is not an activity valued by Fiskit, being unable... Oh, hang on a second. It keeps trying to give me life advice on trying to take a break, and it disappeared too quick. Sorry, I'm too tired to try to read that too fast. Basically saying, hey, you've been playing for 2 hours. Maybe you should take a rest. No, I've not played enough. My Dr. Pepper. It's been keeping me hydrated. Nice. Okay. Man, I might be doing this a little bit too preemptively, because I do still have to get the smelters in. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to place them. But this is working out exactly how I wanted, because I wanted that 90 degree to land right on top of... Oh, God. Excuse me. Come back here. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. Where are you going? Here we go. Best stream yet. Breaks for the weeks. Best stream yet. I think... I don't know if it's maybe my best stream. It's got to be... It's my, like, 3rd best stream, I would assume. I think my best stream was Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash, we had like 10 people talking all at the same time. It had like a couple hundred views for some reason. Didn't know that Geometry Dash had a big community, but it apparently does. Now we go ahead and take our smelters. Productions, powered. What do we have here? What do we have here? Production. There's our smelter. Okay, so this is gonna work. Do I want to double take up the square? Do I want to give myself a lot of room here? I kind of do. Because, you know, if I am ever going to split these things off in another direction, I suppose we do have our splitters here that we could actually maybe do something like where if it were to rise up again. Rise up in, like, go up in height. Can I go up in height somewhere? Well, these things can go up in height and spin around and get to another side if they really had to. So, take our smelter. Ooh, I want this then to be, if I want to give myself room, I want to probably be in the center of those. Yeah, I'll put it on the back half side of these two, because I can't get that right in the middle. Unfortunately, you can only put it right there, one to the right, or you can put it right here, one to the left. You can't put it right in the middle with that little bit. So we're gonna have to put it right there in the center, right on this little bit of a backside. Now we're talking. Now we're about to have some real production going on. I think we're gonna run out of power though. Not gonna lie, as soon as we hook this whole thing up, I think we're immediately gonna run out of power. I'm gonna have to start bringing in like a whole bunch of new generators online just so I can try to keep this thing running. Get it lined up. There we go. Off by one a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're already out of room. Already out of room for all of this. Okay, can I? Dang it! Do I have to jump back up? Let me up. Ah, you. Okay, you daft bastard. Foundations, ramp. Nope. Oh no. Apparently I didn't build it. Just jumping into the air. Why don't we? You know, fine. We don't even have to build this right. We'll just build it right off to the side. Fine. Okay, so let's get this thing going forward right in there. Get them stacked up. I think it can actually start filling them up preemptively, even before they have power. Even before they have power, should be able to fill them up. But I do have to probably choose that they do iron ingots before it starts doing that. Going through all of my iron plates at the same time. There we go. Nice. That should be the last one. Yep, that's it. Nice. Let's go on through and start choosing iron ingots for all of them. This is going to be our baseline production for all of this stuff. Now, do you actually start filling up here in the background? No, they don't. They actually do need power. Unfortunate. I don't see why you'd need power to fill up. I mean, I guess maybe if you have like an automated like machine in there that's like kind of taking the iron ore pieces and filling them into like a cargo. Iron ingot. So, am I going to have the power supply for this? The answer is probably going to be no. Where is my power supply? I think it's right here on the other side. I want the power to kind of like run through the wall. That's not a very good middle point, not gonna lie. It's kind of, it's doing alright, I suppose. Can I just do something like this where it just goes onto the other side, just comes through the wall? I suppose I can. This is gonna be, that's not very center, is it? How do I want to do the power now, though? The power is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So centerpiece, I think, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, centerpiece is right here in the middle. That's the new middle. And can I maybe do something like this where I actually just kind of like reach over to the side? Just go through the window. Can I go through the window? If I actually just, yeah. If I get the wire cable to go right through the window. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Let's keep it. Can this be centered? Right there. Who needs that? I will go ahead and delete that piece. We don't need to keep it right up against the wall. We'll have the wire. We'll have our live factory wire go straight through our production window. Definitely. I'll show you world of OSHA violations. I guess that works. Just mind the gap, why don't you? Just mind the high electrical voltage running right through. Okay, so if we need to, this can run right through our centerpiece. That can go right to the other side. And then why don't we go ahead? I'm gonna run out of power points for this one though. Is the issue. Every single power point can get 2. I mean, if I go on through, if I move all the way over to this other side, I want to have this consecutive, right? So 1, 2, 3. Each power supply could technically get 2 then. And I can put these on top of... Why don't I go ahead and do something like this? Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Do I want to keep this looking a little bit ugly? Just a little bit ugly. Because we could place this on top of every single splitter. Keep it still. There we go, and every single splitter can go to every single foundry. I mean, technically speaking, that's what I kind of have to do. Because they're already at maximum. They're at 4 now with that one. He has 3 there at the very end. This is really the best that I can really do. That's what I have to. Yep, fill up every single slot that I can. And this power piece is just going to have to be the one that separates the 2 halves, because the one has to go down the center to keep the power supply going. These things move off to each corner, get on top of each splitter. And now we have ourselves a very, it's kind of neat looking. It still looks a little bit messy, but you know, it can't be too bad, right? Do that one, do the other side. They're all a little bit in line, okay. Sure. I mean, it's a little bit, I mean, it looks a little bit nice in the fact that it is at least consecutive, but it's still ugly by the fact that I have to have a whole bunch of wires hanging around. I wonder if they really do have like a wireless transmitter in the future. Or like a wireless transmitter further down the research line. So what are we doing for power? Our max consumption is 118, 122. Uh-oh, max consumption 126, 130, but our capacity is only 120. It's saying our max consumption can be 130. Our consumption right now is only 96. I don't know what 130 dictates necessarily, if everything is on at the same time. But I think it's all running fine for now. I guess it's just gonna have to work. Alright, delete this. Let's start getting up our new foundations. Why are you at like a 45-degree angle? No. So we found out that we can actually go ahead and actually hold down the piece. So can we maybe fill in multiple area? Can we fill in like a whole area? Lock, hologram, toggle, build mode. Build mode zoop, build mode vertical, build mode default, zoop. What is zoop? And a zoop I think is the one where we can just fit multiple pieces. Yeah, we can do like a 10 by 10 doing it this way. But you can't fill in the area in between, I don't think. Yeah, no, you still have to go like back and forth. You still have to, I guess that's why they call it zooping. You have to zoop back and forth. Zoop. 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 I guess sure, why not? Why not? Can I actually put this in a hotkey? How do I assign this to a hotkey? Cycle hotbar, right click, scroll. Cycle hotbar, bind a hotbar. Hover, then 0.9. Can I just put say 5? Ooh, 5. Okay, yeah, so now we can actually just do a hotbar on this. I don't know why I haven't done this before. That seems extremely helpful. That seems extremely helpful. Why have I not ever done this before? Why have I not been putting things in my hotbar before? Excuse me? Oh, that is so much easier. And do a 10 all the way out to there, then just do a zoop on over through a zoopity-doop. Zoopity-da. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Zoopity-doo-da, zippity-day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Keep on going, then zoop on through. Yeah, times 5s now. Yeah, zooping through. You can't stop my zooping attitude. There we go. Nice. I ran out of ideas. Brain cells died there for a second. As soon as I realized what I said, just instant death on the inside. A little bit of ego death. Do I want to actually take care of... I kind of like the idea of all this vegetation just popping up through the middle of my area. Just a random bush in the middle like my factory. Sure, why not? Okay, so our power is definitely up there. Yeah, consumption 96, a max of 130, and our capacity is only 120. So we're definitely about to run out. But we have the basis for what is going to be the center of everything here, right? So this is all starting to stack up, right? We have 100 iron ingots already in here. Wow, they've already made it up to 100. They are going to be stacking up to have 100 iron ore inside each of them as well. Good to know. Yeah, we're gonna have to come through. I like the idea of having these trees and stuff, but they are gonna be annoying. They are gonna be in the way, especially with this giant cactus directly in the center of my foundry right there. God, that's so loud. Hope nobody's trying to take a nap at the same time. I can't even pick those up. They're all trees. They're not bushes. They're the tops of trees. This might not be an issue. I think it's kind of in between. I'll see if I can keep the palm trees going, and I'll see maybe if I can keep these little logs sitting in the way. This is not 100% in the way. They're kind of out of the way. I'll take it. I'll take it. So what do we want to do for power then? We're gonna have to go unlock coal. Yeah, I think we have to go unlock coal right now. I think we have to go unlock coal power production, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to try to farm all this off of just bioengineered biofuel. And speaking of that, why don't we go ahead and just do something like this? Build this here. Get a long conveyor belt going. Please and thank you. Yeah, so it makes me go a little bit faster. Not a lot faster, but a little bit faster. just a little bit. Especially when you start upgrading this to like Mark II. This will start going a lot quicker. This is my yellow brick home all the way back. Straight into home base. What do we have for tickets? Did I get anything special out of it? We have 13 coupons. Ooh, okay. Okay, hang on. Let's just print the coupons real quick. What can we do for the coupons? Reminds me of Asimov stories. The Asimov? That sounds really familiar. What is the Asimov? That sounds so familiar. Why can't I remember what that is? We'll go to the shop here. What do we have? We have gate, steel framed windows. We do actually have window walls. Inverted ramp bundle, tilted walls, ×5, door walls. Door walls, we can go through doors. Conveyor walls, we still have more conveyor walls. Gates. Architecture. Modern catwalks, factory ladder. I would kind of want some of this. I want the catwalk and I kind of want the ladder. Catwalks, industrial catwalks. Ooh, industrial walkways. Equipment. I can get a cup for 1. I can get parts. 5 parts for extra tickets. Okay. 4 modular. Oh, you get 50 modular frames for 4 tickets. Now that's not bad. 100 reinforced plates for 3 tickets. Ooh, okay. I see what's going on here. Concrete pillar set, modern railing, industrial railing, construction fences, metal barriers, road barriers. Ooh, I want a lot of this stuff. First of all, let's get I want the modern catwalks. Add to carts. I want the factory ladder, add to cart. That's gonna put us, then we have enough for 5 more. We have 5 more tickets after that. Foundations, walls. What about foundations? Stairs? Pipe racks? Quarter pipes? Ooh, customizers. Organization and management. Conveyors, ceiling mount. Oh, now that'd be good. Conveyor wall mount. Yes, add to cart. I want all of these. Consider ceiling mount. Yep. Conveyor lift floor hole. You can put a hole in the... Okay, sure. That'll be good for conveyor lifts in the ground. Wall power outlets. Ooh, conveyor. Okay, that'll be good. Hang on. What are we up to? 11? Let's get rid of the floor hole. I don't need the floor hole. Let's get rid of the floor hole. And then let's go and get the wall power outlets. Yeah. That'll be good. And now we'll go to our carts. Why do I feel like I'm playing... I'm on like Amazon right now? That's what it essentially is. And Jeff Bezos is now in charge of Satisfactory. Nice. Okay, what are we gonna need for the coal power now? No, I don't need a jump pass. Tier 3 basic steel production coal power. 50 rotors, 150 reinforced plates, okay, and 500 cables. So funny enough, first off, let's go ahead and actually, what do we take a look at our logistics? Conveyor belt 2. I want to have you do number 6. Sure, well, you have to, let's upgrade this. I want to put all this iron ore in there. Yeah, there we go. And then put this, let's put the wood, let's put the grass, and put the biomass in there. Don't really need all that extra stuff. Let's sort through that. That's good. Yeah, that's going a lot faster. Yeah, that's gonna mean like nothing in terms of like coupons. That's gonna amount to nothing. That's whatever. But if we do get more coupons, it'd almost be better to actually get the coupons faster than it would be to actually try to make all the modules, right? So 50 rotors, 150 plates. We have a lot. Why don't we go ahead and build a... Do we have a constructor? We can build a constructor around here somewhere. Let's build a constructor right next to our base here. Production, constructor. No, we don't need a constructor. We need an assembler. Yeah, an assembler. There we go. Get an assembler going. Where is our power supply? Do we still have a power supply? No, we do not. We have everything filled up. We have this one. We'll grab this one. Connect that piece up. Now we can build our reinforced plates. Iron plates. Let's go ahead and do. We can fit 500 screws. And we can fit 200 plates. Oh, we only have 172. I need to grab more plates. Okay, that's gonna be making stuff for us though in the background. We're gonna be out of plates here very soon. Yeah, we're going to just take all plates. We're out of iron plates. Out of iron plates. This is what we need. The wood is going through. The iron ore is gonna mean like nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna get like one coupon out of that. That's gonna be very, very slow. Can I build another assembler? Yes, I can. And then what can we do for the rotors? The rotors take iron pipes and they take screws. Sure. Now we have rotors and we have iron plates being made. Let's fill up there. Just stack those guys up. They'll be good. Now sort through this. Kind of get everything resorted into my inventory. Yeah, get everything flat again. So we have quite a bit of iron plates still left over. We are out of them in our storage, but we have enough. 29. Yeah, I just want to get the coal power, and then we can go get... Then we want to use the rest of our iron plates and everything, essentially, to go build out our coal power. Try to get a whole bunch of power production. Now, the thing is about coal power is that we don't need the coal. We do... Hang on. We are going to need the coal. We are going to need the coal eventually to come on over here to make steel. However, we can just prioritize a lot of it to be primarily the power production. Wherever the coal is, we can bring towards the water, make it look ugly over there, and then bring the power into town. We don't really need to make the power look good, because we can just keep it a little bit messy exactly where the power source is. We want everything ugly away from the factory. The factory needs to look nice. It's like the equivalent of essentially keeping all of our Chinese factory. We need to keep all of our Chinese factories. We don't care about the Chinese factories, okay? Those things can look disgusting. They have no safety. People are dying. It's fine. They're out of sight. They're out of mind. Nobody cares. But over here in our homeland, over here in our mainland factory, where all the resources actually pile into it, we need to make this factory look good. This is the PR factory. This is the PR factory where all of the journalists come and say, look at what we're doing. This is our green energy factory, right? So all of the Chinese workers die out in the international lands, and then we actually get all of our nice production here in the homeland and make it look good. Bro, you should see my oil power right now is ugly as fuck. Yeah, as fuck. That's essentially how it goes. We need to build ourselves a very pristine Walmart. We need to build ourselves a very pristine looking, like what do you call it? Like, I don't know. This is our Tesla factory. This is our Tesla factory. It's gonna look all pristine. Everything is fine. We have worker rights over here. Just don't take a look at where all the mining is happening. Oh, you think all this mining is automated? No, we just have like 50 Chinese children underneath the ground right now. We feed, and they are the miners. But I'm producing 7 gigawatts. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. All right, what was I doing again? That's right. I need to wait for the reinforced plates, and I need to wait for the motors to be completed. So you know what? What I'm gonna do, while I wait for these reinforced plates to be completed, and while I wait for these motors to be completed, I am gonna go make myself a quick lunch. I have some leftover bratwurst. I'm just gonna microwave. I have 3 leftover brats that I made last night, so I'm gonna go microwave some brats and just make a couple. Essentially making hot dogs while I wait for these reinforced plates to get done. We'll put in some more plates now. We'll put in some more screws right there. Keep that going while we are gone. Do some more, yeah, to fill it all up. We're gonna run out of screws very fast here. Take a look at this, sort it all up. We are down to 211 screws. We'll have to pick up more as I get stuck in everything. I think it's over here on this left-hand side, right? Now this cable, here's the screws. Yeah, there you are. Beautiful. Sort that again. So while that gets made, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go get some water and refreshments. I'm gonna go use the restroom and all that fun stuff. So to you guys who have been watching for a while, to you guys who have been sitting there playing Satisfactory alongside with us, I'm telling you right now, stand up, go stretch, get some food, go get some hydration, do something on your lazy Sunday afternoon, because God knows we're not really doing anything but playing video games. Let's stand up, get refreshed, and be back in about 5-ish minutes and keep things going. So be right back there, beautiful viewers.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to main. On the mic. Okay, so I do actually want to test something out here as well. So normally I don't have my AC on ever when I record because it comes through on the microphone. But I do have a brand new microphone, and I do have a brand new like thing in front of my door where it kind of blocks the sound a little bit better. So I don't know if it's gonna come through on the microphone or not. So I'm gonna try to take a listen and see if it does. I mean, I don't hear anything. It sounds like it's not coming through the microphone, because that'd be fantastic. Because I tell you what, it literally, like yesterday when I was streaming, I streamed yesterday for 6 or 7 hours straight, and it started out at 82 degrees, and by the end it was like 94 or something like that in my room. Like, it was so warm, and I couldn't turn the AC on because it always like comes through on the microphone. But like I said, brand new microphone, and also a new thing that's kind of like a sound barrier in front of it, so it might not come through on the microphone. I really hope it doesn't. I hope so, yeah. So if anyone is sitting here watching in the future, if anyone's sitting here watching now, please do feel free to let me know if the sound does actually come through. It sounds fine for me. AC, you can remove it with the filter. Yeah, well, see, the problem wasn't necessarily, you can kind of remove it with the filter, but at the same time you can't. Because it can very easily hitch a ride on your voice in general. It can very easily just kind of like hitch a ride on like reverberations, kind of like sound, especially if you somehow like accidentally like somehow like harmonize with the AC in terms like ranges. It'll be really hard to like filter it out. But the problem is that I had with my previous microphone was the Elgato. It was the Elgato Wave XLR microphone. Yeah, the Elgato Wave XLR, and that one was a very openly, like a very wide range dynamic microphone. So it had the ability to gain sound from almost all around the microphone. Like, it didn't matter if you were talking to it from the side, if you were talking to it from the front, or from even from behind it. You could talk to the microphone from almost any direction at all, and it would pick up the sound perfectly fine, which was kind of like the neat part of it, that you can kind of put it wherever and you can get the sound of the area and the environment. But the thing is, in terms of like making content, it kind of became a problem. You know, you don't have AC in the EK, so you don't have much experience getting rid of it. I mean, hey, you could always get like a window AC unit, you know. I mean, I know a lot of people in the UK do something like that. Like, they're cheap enough, maybe like a few $100s sometimes for a really good one, but you can always get like a window AC, just pop it in, there you go. But those can be kind of loud. But I do have more central air AC. But like, it's funny though, because my house is 110 years old, right? It's 110 years old, and you can very well tell that some of these amenities have been add-ons afterwards and were definitely not part of the original construction. So the AC of this house, it literally looks like it's in a closet. It's an AC. Like, it's a closet furnace. First of all, like, my furnace is in a closet, and my AC and fan is like in a closet. So like, it literally is like, it just kind of reverberates. It's like in my bathroom closet, and you can tell that they just added random pipes, and the pipes seem like they just kind of they stuffed it into the ceiling, somehow found a way to get it through the ceiling to like feed all the air, and then just like put in these aftermarket, like not aftermarket, but they just put in like these afterthought like vents into the ceiling to pump out the air. Like, there's no cold air return either. Like, there's no cold air return or anything like that. It's just a thing that just either pumps out hot air or it pumps out cold air. So like, it works. Yeah, we have like 5 days of the year where we need it. We just suffer for those days. Yeah. Well, like, I'm over here in the Midwest. Okay, I need to start thinking about what I'm actually gonna be doing here. I ate those bratwursts, and I did a little bit of mustard and like Tabasco sauce on it, which is fine, but like, it's really gunked up my voice. Like, it really made my mouth like super goopy, you know? Is that what you want to hear? It made my voice and my mouth very goopy on the inside. But you know what you mean though, right? Like, it just makes it a little bit harder to talk. Hang on, where's my water? I need to wash my mouth here. All right, there we go. Anyway, what was I even trying to say? I don't even remember. But the point is, like, yeah, I don't know. It's been very weird. It's like, one day it was like, it felt like it was like 110 like degrees like Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is in like World War II laws and like type of terms on World War, like, it's that like some weird European terms, like some weird Celsius thing. I only know freedom units, unfortunately. So
in terms of like freedom units, this felt like it was like 110. Just gotta always give shade as much as I possibly can towards you, towards anyone European. It's just in my blood. I can't help it. But what was I gonna say? But like no, it's made very weird. So it was like 110, and then like the very next day, it was literally like 40 degrees. We had a difference of like 40 to 50 degrees. It literally went from like, oh my god, I'm dying. It is so hot out. It is humid. We are melting alive out here, to literally the very next night and the very next day, like, oh my god, I feel like I need to put on a jacket right now. I am freezing. Like, what is going on? What's happening? And then now it's been happening again. Then we had like, then we kind of stayed moderate, and we've had like a week or two of it being like moderate but kind of cold in the morning. And then now all of a sudden, the past few days, we're up towards like, it's like 100 degrees again. It's like 90, and then like with humidity's feeling like 99 to like feeling like 100. Like, it's ridiculous. 110 is fair to 43 is fair to normal units. Yeah. So it's been all over the place. Like 1 week, it's just 1 week you're literally cooking alive. 1 week you're literally needed to put on a jacket because it's like kind of cold outside, and you feel like it might actually snow. Like we got a frost. And how, like I swear, like a week ago, we have frost outside. like it doesn't make any sense. All right. Anyway, so okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. So let's go ahead and take a constructor. Let's take a look at exactly what we're working with here, and also let's take an assembler. I'm missing materials actually, so we need to. I forgot, we were waiting for the reinforced plates, and we were waiting for the motors as well, because we needed to go do our power supply. That's right. We do still need to start looking at what kind of recipes we want to do, though, right? So those of you who don't know, though, those of you who were maybe not watching prior, or maybe kind of missed it, or just don't remember, or whatever it is, you fucking idiot. Anyway, I'm sorry. I forgot you can't swear on YouTube. Whatever. I'm not big enough. I don't think the auto mod gets me well enough. I'm on very conservative ads anyway, so like it's like the lowest amount of ads you can get on for streams, because otherwise you can either have it as offering like people get them like maybe like once every like 20 to 30 minutes. Like I guess I'll just choose the lowest setting, but immediately get age restricted for the F-bomb. What was I even talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. That's right, we need to upgrade stuff. We need to go get power. I'm all over the place. It's just I lose track too often. So we need the reinforced plates, which are over here. Let's stay one track minded. You should be fine, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the rules even are anymore. Like at one point, I know at some point it used to be like a huge no-no. Like people used to always get in trouble for that, but then like they kind of like got lax with it. And like even like the same thing's been happening. I've been noticing the same thing happening with like I think how YouTube interacts with like guns and like violence on their platform as well. Like before it used to be like you can't do anything, they can't show them anything on it, you're gonna get banned, or like it's gonna take down the video, or age restricted the second it's even on screen. And now I guess, you know, primarily because there has been so much that has been happening in the world, now they're a little bit more like, all right, you just can't show the gun firing. As soon as you show the gun firing, then it's against the rules. But then there's some channels that are all about like military news, where it's fine, you can't show that, but you have to like blur everything kind of half also too. So like, but then like the other day I saw some videos from like another like Ukrainian reporter, and you saw like some real just like live combat footage going on in the background, and just like watching people just get annihilated. Like, all right, sweet. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what's even allowed? I think everyone gets their own special situation, and I saw something like that. I mean, I know that they've been doing a lot of Ukrainian news for a long time, so maybe they work something out with YouTube, but like, it's like shit, I don't know. Like, man, it just kind of doesn't build a uniform platform, a uniform way of doing rules. Can I help you? Okay, anyway, what was I trying to do here again? That's right, we need to do coal power. So we need to... Did I not get enough iron plates? Did I still not get enough iron reinforced plates for all that? And I didn't get enough motors either. Did that really not produce enough? Am I looking at this correctly? I actually still did not get enough. Oh, I thought maybe if I filled these up, I didn't even look at the fact that they didn't make enough for me. Okay, well, never mind. Let's go ahead and just put that back in, I guess. Make some more. Put some more iron rods in. Sure, and put in some more screws again. Sure, let's go. Okay. Did not realize we did not have enough. Yeah, I think if it's news related, fine, but depends on the channel. It really does just depend on the channel. And also, I feel like if you're big enough and you make them enough money, you know, they kind of waive it a little bit. Like, I don't know, like... who knows? As long as you kind of build up a repertoire, maybe kind of you build up like a profile, like what your channel's really all about. I mean, that is kind of what like your YouTube is supposed to be all about. Regardless, you're supposed to build up what your core channel is, realize who your viewer is, and kind of cater to that type of viewer, type of sorts. And it is really all about advertising. But like in terms of like rule getting, though, I have honestly no idea what the rules, how they even apply anymore, especially when it comes to swearing. Because like yeah, there have been some I swear to God, like you see a lot more commonly now. I feel like YouTube's been getting a lot more lax with it. But then I feel like every single time that people realize that they're getting a little bit more lax with it, they abuse it, and then as soon as they start abusing it, they just crack down on it again. They just start cracking down right on it again. It's like, all right, then you go back to a point where you can't say it anymore. It's like, well, so I do that, put those in. We need more mortars, 32. Let's just get rid of this now. I don't want to have them in my inventory. You know, if we're not done making enough reinforced places, we're gonna just sit here and do this. Instead of just sitting here and talking, why not sit here and talk and also make stuff at the same time? This is gonna be going on in the background, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's just a little bit weird and confusing on how even the whole system even begin to work with, to even begin to think how it works with, because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, even like the algorithm, like, you know, especially even still looking at stuff like analytics of like how my videos do on the platform, a lot of it doesn't make any sense either. Like sometimes like one video will do like super well, and then like next, you know, like the next one doesn't do anything at all, and then like one video will just do like a couple hundred views, and like another video will get like 30 views, but like, you know, it'll be better edited, it'll have a better intro, it'll have better reinforcement, it'll have better hooks and like a better thumbnail and everything. But it'll like underperform the videos that are absolute shit that I thought were gonna do kind of just like terrible on the channel. I was like, all right, you know, it's just kind of a quick one. I'm a little bit busy today. Let's kind of do a game. I can do some easy edits on this. Might take me like a few hours to do the full edit, and then, you know, after a few hours, you know, we can kind of call it good, and you know, then we go. And then like ends up like that video do like really well. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's put in like 5 to 6 hours of editing a nice full video, get a good thumbnail, do an episode 2. People really love that, and then you'll get like 30 views. I'm like, what the fuck? Like how? I mean, I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Then my Baldur's Gate 3 video is the one that's still getting like several hundred views a day. It's at like 60,000 views at this point. But that's a terrible video. Like I was like, hey guys, so the best way to get Baldur's Gate 3 experience is just to like the cadence was weird. I sounded weird. It just didn't make any sense. I didn't like that video, and yet it is still way overperforming everything else on my channel. It is still way overperforming everything else. And it's like, well, fuck. Why? It's like almost like every single time you make crap content, that's the one that performs better. Like, well, how do I take that? I don't know. How do I take that as experience? Now, content creation is if something's hit off when you don't think it will. Everything that I don't think it will ends up doing it. And it's always the one that ends up having the least effort put into it. Like, what the fuck? Let's see here. We have enough reinforced plates now. We have 83. Yeah, we have just barely enough. Do we have enough mortars? We have 12. We are missing 6. Can we just make 6 right now? Hang on. Can we just... Yeah, we can make 60. Let's just make 6 right now. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have ourselves the ultimate recipe of disaster. Coal-powered mining. Now the pollution begins. Now our industry can evolve. Bizarre. Milestone reached. Power production can be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Ah, very nice. Hold please. Water is also necessary to run coal-powered generator. Will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fiskett has compiled this guide. Water is somewhat reflective liquid, and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water. Right, I guess that's all. You know what? That's all the advice you really need to know about water. That's all. You know, honestly, when it comes to all the information you need to know about it, sure, that's more than enough. All right, so where and how are we doing right now? So we need coal. Am I going to need more resources to come along with me? That is all the iron plates that we have for now until we make more. I kind of want to get one constructor going, just making iron plates right now. Just that way that can kind of go on in the background, so we don't have like a full run out of this stuff. You're probably, I think we're gonna do fine iron, or we're gonna do finer screws. We have enough iron rods. Okay. We should be fine for now. For now. I'm gonna go ahead and put away this mycelia. I don't need it right now. Where is this? There we go. Put you away. Alright, so where is the nearest coal location? Please don't be far. Please don't be far. Please don't be far. Please don't be far. I didn't look at it last time. Where are you? Please don't be far. Please don't be far. Please don't be far. Please don't be far. Hello? Hello? Ah, shit. 1200, 1300, 1100 that direction. Well, I may as well go towards the 1200 and 1300 one just because there are two over there. All right. Of course it would be. Of course it would be. All right, you know, then if it really is going to be that far away, I may as well just take as much as I can with me. Why even bother about maybe having the possibility of running out of stuff? Why even toy with God? Let's just play it correctly. Let's not even try to play creator. There we go. Nice. Let's not try to play with God here. Let's just take all the resources we can, because otherwise we're gonna get there and we're gonna find out that we're missing absolutely everything that we need, and we're gonna run all the way back. And I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. Alright, so let's get some proper powerage going on, though. If we are gonna do this, I want to make sure that we keep our power lines at least doing something relevantly close to being concealed, if that is even possible. I don't think it really is. I think it's still going to be a long line of just making it look like mayhem. Yeah, 1200, so we're going to be stacking up all the way this way. Okay, yeah, we're just going to have to keep on moving around. Oh well. It's going to look ugly. It's not going to look nice. But hopefully we don't have to come over here all that often. I was trying to think of something quickly that might have rhymed with nice, but I couldn't do it. Nothing happened. I kind of want to build a conveyor belt right over there. And I reach it up to... Excuse me, what are you? Oh, you seem a little bit bigger than the rest. Not gonna lie. You seem a lot bigger than the rest. You seem very big. Oh, God. Excuse me. Come back here, you little big bastard. No. Here, puppy. You daft bastard. Get back here. I'm gonna smack you up into the gob. I'm gonna blast you off to the moon. Yeah, get out of here. Get nothing. You dumb gob. We got this. 4 splitter remains. Nice. Very good. Moving on through. Ignore that ever happened. Our health will regenerate. Nothing but the wee bit of the wind. Is somewhere off in this north direction? I wish it kind of stayed on screen a little bit longer. I think it's somewhere this way. We're gonna have to make our way probably around this giant mountain of a location. I'm not really sure. Yeah, 800 meters. I'm hoping it's just like on this like a big turnaround. Ooh, we actually got a third one at 1,000 meters, so we can kind of get that going into multiple directions. Where is that going? That's where it's going. That's what we're doing. Hide it up maybe next to the wall, do something along the lines of it. I don't know. It's still all the way in that direction. How do we get around? Does this go around? That's the question. In my head, right around, like a rocket baby, right around. That has been an acceptable waterfall. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. I'll take it. It's not the best rendered waterfall, but it's all right. I'll do it. What do we have here? I'm gonna go ahead and take my berries, please, if you don't mind. Now, is there a secret passage behind the waterfall? It's not looking like it, and I'm a little bit disappointed. You know, whatever happened to the good old days of video games just hiding things behind waterfalls? Can you at least not fulfill the trope
for the sake of just fulfilling the trope. Not even for the sake of like, ha ha ha, actually trying to be sneaky. If anything, at this point, ironically speaking, hiding things behind a waterfall at this point is actually probably a little bit more sneaky than usual because people have forgotten about the fact that that's a thing. Like kids these days, I tell you what, they don't know about the kids these days. They don't know about the fact of hiding things behind waterfalls. So it's gonna come back around again to being actually pretty sneaky. So you know, hey, game developers, just gonna go throw it out there, just throw it inside. And, you know, hey, if you have a little bit of a better rendered waterfall, something that kind of obscures your vision a little bit more, mist-like, something a little bit more kind of like watery going on, you know, with your waterfall, you know, a little bit more watery going on with the waterfall, a little bit more misty with your waterfall. You know, it might kind of look a bit, you know, a little bit more scary. You know, if I can say that in a few different ways for you to understand, then you know what? Just gonna say, hide things behind waterfalls again. Just gonna throw it out there. Just doing it. Just doing it. You'll make a lot of people happy. You'll make us happy. And you'll make the kids look dumb. Kids these days, they don't know about the water. Back in my day. What do we have here? Actually, so where's the coal now? Where's the coal now? Can I cut through the mountain? Is that what you're telling me? It's got to be close by, right? It's 500 meters that way. Do I have a map? I do have a map. It looks like I might be able to go all the way around with this. We have a point right there where we can think about maybe trying to come around, but this looks like it kind of comes through a little valley. Over the valley and through the woods, to Grandma's house we go. Keep on moving through, looking pretty. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of a steel structure right here in the center of this forest. Why not? Make it look good. Right here in the beachfront, next to the cobblestone. Keep it a little bit hidden. Why not? Let's go ahead and get the coal again going. I think it's gonna go ahead and ride probably on this left-hand side, right? I'm going to assume 500. Right. Map? No, quick search. What? Map. This is turning into something interesting. Excuse me. Hey. Ow. Hey, zapper. Give them the good old 1-2. What for? I tell you what. Tell you what. Maybe I should have gone back towards that spider cave. Maybe I should go back towards that spider cave. Like, where am I even going at this point? I'm trying to get to the coal, but like, it's just so far away. I mean, at this point, I'm just spreading electrical lines across the island in case I ever need. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Looking cool, looking great there, man. Ow, get out of here. Hey, no. You didn't even say please. Please die. Please die. I'm flying. No, don't make me run back here. Look at that health. Oh, it's starting to regenerate. Oh, that was a sliver of a living. That was a divin. That was close. Oh, that was like a 1 or 2%er situation right there. Oh my god. That was I'm fighting down to the last breath. I didn't hear no bell, motherfucker. God damn. Okay, that was close. Let's get all these berry nuts that I passed on by. I was like, you know what, maybe I'll get those if I ever need them. And you know what? Hey, I need them. Dear God. Alright, clearing the path. What's hurting me now? Oh, more of those stupid flies. Get out of here. Little bastards. Alright, one more bite. There we go. My God. That was good. Alright, power pole, please. This way. We got more berries off to the right. I'm gonna see there. I'm gonna go to see if I can actually go pick those up. We got maybe what looks like more like sulfur. First of all, let's go ahead and get you. I see a power slug way out there. I see 2 power slugs. I see a yellow one and I see a green looking one way out there on that island. What it looks like.
Might be something up there too. I see some poison clouds. Usually that means that there's something. Let's go ahead and take this. Is this sulfur? Is this like kainite or something? Yeah, sulfur. I think we have a little bit more research that we can do with this one as well. Nice. Especially combined with what we have back there. We are still making our way around. I'm gonna go see what's going on over here. It sounded like there might be like a relic. Oh god, well that's an ominous red glow. Okay, I'm over here on this side now. And then everything just went bright. Okay. There we go, nice. Look at that, sexy. I'm gonna keep that there just for future use. Is there anything over here that I can... Ow, 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 ow. that I can maybe collect? Oh dear lord, oh dear lord. No, 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 no. Ah, no, 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 why? Why are there so many of you? Why are you so big over here? Ow! Ooh, no, 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 eat. Ooh, you are fast. You are a fast boy. You are both. There are many of you. There are many of you. Eat. Oh, God, you're, oh, shit. Run. Run. Oh, dear Lord. Never mind. Don't mind me. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. Good to know. Awesome. Okay. Good knowing you. That's okay. That's where the rebar gun would actually come in play, huh? That's, oh dear Lord. I can't get up. Foundations. Give me a ramp, my man. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit. What was that noise? What was that? What was the big boomy noise? Hello? They throwing stuff at me? Is something happening? Are they still angry with me? I hope not. I think they might still be angry with me. Ooh. Okay, those berries. I already got those berries. Are there more berries around here? Can I heal up a little bit more? I feel like they might still be chasing me down. I hear the whispers of the damned. I hear the whispers of the damned in my ears. I know that there is something nearby. I don't know where it is. Where are you, you demon lord? Why do I hear the souls of my long-lost loved ones in my ears? I hear them. Where are you?
Give them to me.
Fine.
Hold your secrets. I'll find you one of these days.
So we're gonna go ahead and take our power. Somewhere over here, somewhere over there, somewhere over here, we're gonna find a clear. Come on. Maybe move on over her. Thank you very much. Is this just a stupid spider cave that I passed? Oh dear Lord, I hope it ain't, because I'm gonna be mad if it is. Keep on moving through. God, there's a lot of bacon in here. Look at this bacon agaric. Who's just leaving all this bacon around? Hello? Why is it acting like you're a thing? Look like how it's identifying you as like a thing. Am I at the coal yet? Am I at the coal yet? Mycelia. Okay, so this is mycelia. It's just a shroom. Okay, but am I at the coal yet? Oh. Okay. No. You're not the coal. You're not coal. We're not in Kansas anymore. Are we at the coal yet? Where's the coal? What the fuck? I don't like this anymore. Where's the coal? Where am I? God damn it. I gotta go get all my stuff now. You daft bastard. At least I've got myself an app. I got myself a line to follow all the way to it. Let's just follow this all the way to my demise again, I suppose. Maybe we'll heal up along the way. Maybe we'll find some more berries. God. Okay, well, that happened. Where is the coal? Where is the coal? Like, if I take a look at this map, like, we are exploring all the way around. The coal is somewhere deep inside this mountain. It is somewhere. I don't know how to get to it. Can I maybe go... There's like 4 coal pieces there. Can I maybe just go far left? Can I maybe go far? Let's go, wait, no, I need to get my death crate. Damn it, I need to get my death crate. I really need to get my death crate, though. Okay, first of all, let's follow the line. And then maybe we can, like, double back and then, like, start going along the left-hand side. Because I think we are just taking the absolute longest way possible, going around this mountain, trying to get to this coal. I hear another power-up thing right above me somewhere, I swear. I think that's what that sound is. Like that kind of like high-pitched, almost like whine noise. Like not the noise of wine, but like a high-pitched, like whiny noise in the background. Yeah, we gotta follow this all the way back up. This is gonna be a long travel. Oh boy, okay. Well, I mean, I think we are regenerating our health. I don't know if we regenerate up to a certain point and then... Excuse me? No. I'm not having time with... Excuse me. I don't want any car here. No. I'm trying to reach with your car's extended warranty. No. Oh, there's even flies also. No. To the water. No, to the water. Get to the water. Leave me alone. They won't chase me across the water, right? They won't chase me across the water. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that was close. That was close. My God. Okay. Not really a whole lot of berries along the way because I already got all the berries along the way. That was something. Look, more berries. Good, more berries. But look at all those flower depots, though. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff over there. Yeah, more. I see like 1, 2, 3, like 4 flowers over there. They're gonna just spew out more bugs. But let me guess, is that like a better direction? That probably. Hang on a second. If I take a look at my coal ore, take a look at the coal ore. Let me guess, it's right through there, isn't it? It's right through there. No. Okay, we need to go get our box. And start. I think I see where we need to go. It's gonna be a problem. It's definitely gonna be a problem. But I think we'll just have to survive. We'll just have to be better. That's the only solution. Just get good. When the tough gets tough, get good. that's my motto, I suppose. Oh, there you are, you dumb bastard. Get over here. I can't get it. I failed my jump. No. Yeah, whoop. Gotcha. It's still chasing me? Oh, yep. Leave me alone. You can't chase me forever. I hear the voices of the damned again. They're above me somewhere. It has to be up there somewhere. It has to be like somewhere on this edge. I can hear my loved ones call out to me right around there. For some reason. I don't know why. All dead. Keep on moving through. Where's my death crate? Run away from all these monsters. Going to a cave with a spider. We're going to die. Honey, I'm back. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Where's the spider? No. Who goes there? I hear you. Show yourself.
There you are. Die, you foul demon! On guard! I'll shock you to death and punch you to death. Take my wrath! Oh, don't you dare kill me again! No, you're stronger than I thought. Oh God, no! You gotta be kidding me! He's still alive? He's still alive? No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Right. Well, oh no.
Can we build that rebar gun? 5 and 100. How do I build alien DNA capsule? How do I get alien DNA capsule? What is this? Alien DNA capsule. It is alien protein. So we just need alien protein, which means that we just need this stuff. So if we go ahead and do this, and then make alien protein, we can make ourselves an alien DNA capsule. Right. Get 5 of these. And then go to here. What else do we need? We also needed something here. We also needed 100 rebar. That's fine. We should have some over here, right? I didn't take all of it, right? Did I take all of it? I took all of it, didn't I? I took all of it, didn't I? I took all of it, didn't I? No. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take these 90 berry nuts with me. And let's go get our death crate back. And let's go get our death crate. And I won't need this alien DNA. Let's go ahead and put this back. Let's go get our death crate back with our 100 berry nuts. I think we kind of just need to go this direction. I think we can kind of cut across. I don't need to follow it directly. This is all in the search. Remind you, this is all in the search just for coal. Just to get coal. Because we still have not come across coal. We know where it is. Sort of. we sort of know where it is. Not quite. Just well enough. Technically speaking, we have an approximation. We just don't know how to get there. And somehow I have found the most convoluted way of which to do so. Good, it's auto-saving. A good thing I need to, yeah, keep my death in mind. Yeah, actually, I probably could have just, like, loaded back 10 minutes ago, huh? Wonder if that would have worked. Oh well. It's saved now. It's saved now. It's not that far of a run, though. Oh, hey, wasn't this where I was being chased before? Not being chased now. Wherever they are. Not here anymore. I think it takes like a full, like, good 48 hours for some of these, for some of those berries to get, get regrown. I have no idea why I picked that stuff up. Like, it felt instinctual. Like, I almost felt like I had to click it. I had to click the button. I can probably go through there, huh? Am I healing back? I think I'm healing back. Yeah, I'm okay. I see my health healing back just very, very, very slowly. I want to eat once, and then maybe it'll kind of speed up the process a little bit. Not really. Still very, very slowly. So I'm just going to get myself kind of up to close to maximum, and then I'll let the passive heal do the rest of it. Yeah, right there. That'll be fine. Because that passive heal is real slow. You can sit there and just watch the pixels. And it does move. It does move. Just not very quickly. I don't know if that spider is regenerating its health every time, like, I die. I don't know if is it continuing on the damage. It might just be, I don't know, like, it's like, yeah, so it got disengaged, so it gets its health back. It kind of like rests back up like how I do, or is it also just, or is it still just taking damage each time? Guess we're gonna find out if we take it out this time. So I feel like 3 times, third time's the charm, for sure, right? Third time's for sure the charm. We got this. Just for coal, because we gotta do this just to make sure that we have power. All right, Spider, where are you? Let's go. Gonna punch you to death. You can't be that powerful. There you are. There you are. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, I'm gonna eat up. I'm gonna eat up. I'm gonna heal. Oh, did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Stinger remains 3. God, that was a tough one. Where's my death crate? Where's my death crate? There's my death crate. Take all, please. Yeah, I don't need that biomass. So, I do need all this bacon, though, I suppose. That's up and around here. Where is... We have a... I was gonna say, we have a power pole. There's our power pole. So we're still trying to find our way to coal. We're still trying to find our way to coal. It's around here. We are definitely not going the right direction. No, not at all. No, 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 sirree. We are definitely not going the right direction at all. Nope. This is actually going to lead me probably to absolutely nowhere. It looks like I need dynamite to break through these walls, and I hear something beyond there on the other side of the wall. I can't break through there. This is a dead end. I have come somewhere that actually does not even matter. So I just have power poles out here for no reason now. We just have power poles in the middle of a spider cavern. Sure, you know what? Why not? Bring industry along here in case anyone wants to go spelunking for some dumb reason and go fight spiders on their own. They have access to power poles now. Cool, awesome. If they ever need to recharge their GoPros for their YouTubes, and hello, what are you? Copper ore, not enough space to pick up copper ore? Oh, this is copper ore. Okay. I was like, what is copper? Ooh, copper. What is copper? I'm like, wait a second, I know what copper is. We have ourselves a yellow slug. Hello. Which means where is the enemy nearby? Who's about to kill me? Not enough space for a yellow slug. Right. Get rid of this mycelium. Yeah, there he is. I was about to say, where's the guy who's trying to kill me here? There's no way that he's sitting here unguarded. Nice. Ow. 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 Oh, there's another. There's 2 of you. I'm like, okay, that's too easy. There we go. Okay, can I get rid of something so I don't always have to... I guess I'm not gonna... Oh, wait, I am gonna need portable miners. Oh, thank God, I still have 2 portable miners on me. I didn't even think about that. That's right, I need miners. Ooh, good job, me. What can I get rid of? Can I get rid of anything? Do I want to get rid of anything? Not really. I mean... nah, well, maybe we'll give her, nah, well, you know, I mean, I don't think, well, you know, heck, you know, well, we don't need them. It'll be fine. Okay, so. Where are we going? Where is this coal? Have we still not found this freaking coal? It's over here somewhere. It's around. It's mysterious. It's evasive, I tell you what. It's evasive. Apparently. No, yeah, hang on. No, get rid of this. Pick up the berry, thank you. Where the hell is this stupid... Hang on, get rid of this again. Get rid of this again. Give me the berries. Where the hell are this stupid coal? I'm so lost. Where's my coal? I'm going through so many resources just trying to build, like, power poles to find this dumb coal. We got more enemies here in front of us. Eat, 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 eat. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're around here somewhere. I hear you running around. I hear you. Yep. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. You're running around somewhere again. Ah, you're right behind me. Ow. Dang, you're actually doing quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage. Oh. God, where are you coming from? I can take you out. Wherever you went. Oh, yeah, come back. There you are, just sitting on the log. God, he's fast. Are you not dead yet, though? Are you not dead yet? I really need that rebar gun, huh? I didn't think it's actually going to be that important. I have been proven wrong. I have been proven wrong. I definitely need a rebar gun. There we go. Jesus. Okay, God. So, hopefully they respawn. Hopefully it's just not like a permanent thing. So, coal, right, needs to be that direction. We're getting closer. I think we actually might have a chance of finding some coal over here. We also have a Mercer sphere, Matthew Mercer sphere. Let's get rid of concrete. No, we're gonna need. Let's get rid of the wire. We'll pick this up. This is a little bit more important. Ow. Yeah, of course there's something protecting it. Run away, run away, run away. Just keep on running, just keep on running. You don't even need to fight it. Don't even need to fight it. Not important. Why do I feel like I'm getting further and further away from coal? So, what happened to the coal that we were looking at before? Coal. Ah, it's down there. Right. Huh. You get a power line down there? Yeah. Can. I got a conveyor belt down there? Too steep, too long, too steep, too long. Maybe along one of these edges? Yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't you dare knock me off. Something is over here that's gonna... Yeah, yeah, there you are. There you are. I knew he's gonna try to knock me off. I know that's cheap. I know... Developers, you can't just put one of these boys right here next to the edge. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't get to knock me off. You don't get to knock me off. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hit you, hit you, hit you. I hope that's both of them. I think the other one fell off too. So what if we go ahead and take our conveyor belt, now that that's done and over with. Yeah, so we'll do this. Now we're cooking. Now we're moving. Hello there, big boy. He dribbled me. He's like Mortal Kombat dribbling me. God, he's juggling me. He's juggling me. No. Oh my god. 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 Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Oh, what else is also hitting me? Am I also getting hit by these stupid bugs somewhere? Jesus. Ow. Yes. Kill off this dumb thing. Thank you. Oh my god. It's so much damage. It's so much. I'm gonna die out here. I'm gonna die out here again. What the heck? It's still hurting me. Come on, just do as much as I can to him. Let's sit here and just smack him in the face. Just smack him in the face. Yeah. Ah, why? Where? From where? Oh, from up there? You can't do that. That's cheating. That's so cheaty. Hang on a second. Get over here. Okay, hang on. Fine. I'm coming up to you, buddy. I'm coming up to you. Get up there. There we go. You are causing me so much grief down there. Yeah, you need to die. Thank you. Okay, we got Strader. It was Stators. Stators 44. Modular frames for rubber. Ooh, okay. Open drop pod. Repairs needed 150 megawatts. Yeah, I do not have 150 megawatts. I need more inventory space, but you know, let's build some things first off. So, can we do a workshop? Can we build a workshop around here? Because we are probably gonna need, oh god, I hope the area is still safe. We're probably gonna need more miners. Right, so if we take a look at the equipment workshop, I don't think we're gonna need any power for this one. Equipment workshop, Xeno Zapper, Object Scanner, Portable. Okay, thank god. We just need iron rods and iron plates. Good. So we're gonna need a few of these, I think. Now the question is, do I want to just transport all of the coal to one central location where maybe like the water is, and then try to make the power? I think, yeah, it's gonna be better. I think the piping system is gonna be like, to get the water pipes is gonna be more expensive than trying to get conveyor belts out, right? So we may as well transport all this coal. Plus, this coal is actually going to be useful later on for making steel, so we do have to get this in. We do have to actually get this back towards our base. Can I move the map? Yeah, there we go. We are going to have to get it back towards base, but base is near water, so if we were to transport all the coal all the way back towards home base, we could work. We can make it look beautiful. Maybe we might want to do it like off on the shoreline somewhere, so we can maybe like say it's like a shell company, like a third-party company, so we can just dump all the wastewater into the ocean, and then we'll just ship all the goods across the river over to here. Yeah, okay, that could work. Yeah, that could work. It'll keep me from lack of responsibility. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be a shell company. It'll be their responsibility. It's their fault if they ever get sued. But we'll reap all our rewards for it. Beautiful. Okay, good. Yeah, let's go ahead and just ship all of the coal back towards homeland. What are you? You look half important. Raw quartz. Not enough space to pick up raw quartz. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we definitely do not have enough space. So we have a lot of different choices around here. Let's go towards our our miners. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Do production. Miners, mark 1. Okay. How are we gonna get out of here? Where does this go? So that goes that direction. That has to go north. So it looks like it's gonna go along this pathway to get out, and then it has to rotate back up, come back through, drop down towards the shoreline, come across this entire way, then back towards home base. Or can I maybe circle this back up around on a shorter path around this giant... Right, yeah, if I go to my left, can I get these to go up? We're gonna have to try. We're gonna have to try. If we can get one to go up, then we can get all of them to go up. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more of these berry nuts. That flower boy is a little bit too close. That is a giant cave that I don't like to be near. So let's go ahead and get coal. We have 1, 2... Oh, 1 is inside there, huh? So we have 1, 2 at least. So let's get these 2 started. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just do a basic that way and a basic that way. 'Cause I think we're gonna end up having to go this direction anyway. Charge on over. I hear something behind me that's about to kill me. Thank you. Why do... Stop it. Can't stay away from me. These damn flowers. Hang on, I'm coming after you. I need that rebar gun. As soon as we get home, I'm making that rebar gun. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Good to know. Alright, so, let's go ahead and move back through. We have the coal. Where do we want to go? There is something way up there at the very top. I see like a blue slug, I think, up there. I want to go to the left. Or I also just kind of want to go back behind us. Is there... Hang on. Is there just... There is a cave behind us. I guess this cave probably opens up and back towards the other side. I'm going to assume. I probably want to go explore this first. Which I'm gonna go do. But let's go see what's inside. I think this is a cave that's going to explore all the way out towards the other side, right? Let's go ahead and just run on through. And let's take out this flower while we can before it spawns more bullshit. Yeah, let it only do once. Oh, wow. Yeah, this definitely doesn't scream, problem. I feel like a giant worm is about to come out of the ground here. No? No giant worm? Okay, it seems like also maybe spider territory. It looks like it's gonna put us out through to the other side, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go grab those conveyor belts. I'm gonna say this probably comes out towards the other side. Let's go grab it up and see what we can do. 400. We are a little bit low on. We are definitely low on. Yeah, we're definitely low on, what do you call it, iron plates. So, you know, instead of trying to do 2 conveyor belts right now, let's just do 1 conveyor belt. Let's try to get just 1 done, because this one looks like it's already being expensive enough. This one looks like it's going to cost a lot. Yeah, this is going to cost a lot. I don't know if we can even make it all the way to the end with this. It's gonna be a close one. I think we're gonna get real close. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. I think we'll get enough to. I think we're gonna get enough to make it go all the way, but I don't think we're gonna have enough left over to do like the micro stuff of like the mergers and like splitters and stuff like that. Ooh, managed to get him, just barely. He got stuck on a rock. Sounds like there's one more. Oh, there's a power slug right there. Don't mind me if I do. No, we got more bugs. Yep, stay away from that. Don't want to go near that anywhere. There's bacon everywhere. I don't know what's with all the bacon plants. And that one over there, that one looks extra scary. I don't know why that one's glowy. I don't think they're usually glowy. Are they usually glowy? I don't think they're usually glowy. I don't like the fact that it's extra glowy. Okay, now we're in the middle of this happening. On guard. And don't you dare run away from me. You're my prey. Ow. Thank you. You know, this could actually be a really good production site. Hang on a second. No, we don't really have that good water access. I was gonna say, like, this would be a good area to like build up all the coal. But we don't really have, it doesn't really go anywhere. This is another good area. I can build up a lot of the coal stuff over here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're dealing with over on this other side. Maybe we have like a giant beach that's just available to us. No, and we don't even necessarily have water that's available to us either. I was coming over here because I thought we were going to have water, which I think we do have water, but the problem is it's down there. Do we have water up here? I see a waterfall over there. Do we have access to water over here, or does it fall down all the way? Get some stairs somewhat over on this little pathway. See if I can kind of like jump my way up on this. Come on. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. On the edge. Nice. Do we have water access up high, or do we have to go down all the way? It looks like we have some access. Yeah. We have access. We have access. Okay, okay. If we just turn a right over to this side, where is my conveyor belt? There is my conveyor belt. Yeah, come on, all the way over here. Hey, remember that thing where I said earlier where I should really set up a constructor to be making a whole bunch of steel plates for me while I'm gone, so that way whenever I run out, I won't actually be out of steel plates? You know how I actually didn't do that? Now would be that time that it would have been really nice for me to have done that. So what I'm going to actually go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and just deconstruct a little bit of that. So I need a constructor, which is going to do, okay, actually I'll be fine there. I'm going to go, I have to go back to base. I have to go back to base, which we are close by. We're not too far away. I have to go back to base. And then I think I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to go wait and build some steel plates and then come on back over here. I don't know if, can I place a marker here? New map marker right there. We'll say full fly there. All right, I need to go run all the way back and try to go get some more steel plates and get this coal up and running. I knew it was gonna be close. I knew that we were gonna be running out of it, but like I didn't think we were gonna run it out that close. We have another power up. Is that 2 power ups? Are those power ups or are those deadly plants? Those are deadly plants. Those are not power ups. Oh, but there is a thingy-ma-duper. Here be that boy. A Mercer sphere. Yeah. I'm gonna very carefully drop my way down this mountain. Hey, didn't manage to take any fall damage. I'll take it. From first perspective, your brain looks like it's processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, there is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress. Oh, hey, there's another power up right there on top of there. I kind of want to go grab that real quick. Yeah, it's sitting right there on top of that little hill right there, on top of that little rock. May as well while we're walking. It looks like it's another Mercer sphere. I want to see what we can do with these things. I know that we can get dimension, like they say, like dimensional, like storage or whatever the hell. Looks like I'm not seeing a good way of actually getting up there. Ow, 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 do. Mercer sphere, Mercer sphere. Thank you. Don't mind me, running away. I hear him right behind me. Run away. Slow there. Get to pet the lizard doggo. I really should have been making stuff while I've been gone. Can't believe I forgot about that. We could probably be sitting on like several hundreds of like steel plates right now if I set that up. But I did not. But I did not. But I did not. Now, let's see here. Objective phase 2. Yeah, we need all of this. Can I get rid of that objective? I want to get rid of that off my screen. I think that's for the space elevator. Yeah, I think it's just like always on my screen. Not entirely certain. Oh well. So yeah, let's go set up. See, the thing is though, we should be actually kind of nice off right now, simply because a lot of the miners are not working at the moment, so we should have additional power. So we shouldn't be too concerned about the power simply because they're not all going to be operational, because they're already at max capacity and they're not going to be running. So I kind of want to, if we have 4 of these things, I wonder how fast do we make steel plates? Do we make it at the same rate that we make iron ingots? That's the question. So if we, let's see here, we make 30 per minute, and iron plates take 30 per minute, and they make 20 per minute. Okay, okay. So let's make some constructors then. Let's make 4 constructors, because I think iron plates are going to be an extremely prevalent thing in general. So turn this around. How do we want to do this process? Because that's going to be a lot of iron ingots, and eventually we might need to just cut those iron ingots off into another direction. So I kind of want to give us a full square. If that thing's like a square and a half, then I may as well put this thing as a square and a half as well. Let's give ourselves plenty of room for production value. And is that too close though? Can I put mine? Okay, yeah, they all have to be neck and neck. So then if I place this one, yep, they all have to be right next to each other. That kind of works out. That works out. Straight line it. Straight line it. Yeah, just barely not enough. That's all it wrote. But get them going to iron plates. What are we gonna do for power? I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm gonna have to need another one right here. So I guess... Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then this can extend on over to the other side as well. Keep it in the line with this other one. Is that in line? I think that's in line. I think that's in line. Then we can double up on those. There we go. All I need is like a couple more plates. Yeah, there we go. Then we can actually make another line here. Okay, I was gonna say, at first it looked like it was crooked. We have 7. Now we have 4. Now we should be able to build that for 10. Nice. Now they are all building iron plates. Now we're actually starting to fill this up. Why are you not? Oh, because you're not choosing iron plates, and I needed you to choose iron plates. Nice. Okay, okay, now we're talking. Iron plates are going to be prevalent in nearly anything we construct. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 8 of these things. Build 2 more. Let's see what we actually need here. Take this out. Build this out and around in between these 2. I think it's right on the line. No, it's not right on the line. Not on the line at all. Not on the line at all. No, I missed it. Missed it. Nope, missed it again. It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up very well. I have to like visually do it. There. Okay, good. Now that's in line. Perfect. Now we can double this up. Now, what do we want to construct? Let's go ahead and take some of these plates. Get them moving forward. What's going to be important to us? Alternate cast screw 24 stats 24 second. Okay. Okay. Oh. Stretch. So, we are going to need more iron rods in general. But we aren't going to need the iron rods to make the screws anymore, because now we can do it alternately by just using iron ingots, right? So... let's go ahead and do iron rod. And that way later on we can just do screw. Yeah. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That hard drive for that screw cast is like a lifesaver. I can't believe we got that. Like, I have no idea what the other choices are. I have no idea what, if they're randomized. I don't know what it is. I saw something where we could re-roll it down below. So, excuse me? All right. I'm not gonna question where I built a. How do you even? How do you always manage to get in the? Just get out of here. Go. Oh, you're actually stuck. You're actually fully stuck. Or are you just refusing to move? Are you actually get out of get out of here, you little fat bastard? Oh my god. Fine, fine. You can live here now. I don't like the way that you look. No, you have to die. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Please, please just die. Please, please, please just die. Please. I don't like it. You're creepy. You're haunting. You're in the way. You make funny noises. Thank you. Just die. I don't need you anymore. Oh god, and I forgot that they bounce you. Okay. Good, he's out of the way. How is the power doing? We are at 82, maximum consumption could be 194, but we're at 82 right now. Okay. Not too bad, so they are starting to make stuff though. I kind of want to just make a storage crate then for all of this. Now, do I have the ability to, if I actually just take up all of these plates then that are sitting in these constructors? And build us a whole bunch of storage containers. We go to organization, logistics, maybe organization, storage container, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I don't want, if anything, I'm not going to, I'm never going to, if I'm going to split off from this to get steel plates, I'm going to do it after the storage container. I'm not going to do it before the storage container. I always want this as a backup protocol for just storing extra stuff whenever production is halted. Like, if production is fully stocked up ahead, you need to be stockpiling your goods. We need a backfill of stuff. Yeah, because if I'm ever going to steal stuff out of here, it's going to be a splitter after this, after the storage crate. I don't want to do it beforehand. There we go. Good. Now fill everything up. So yeah, this does take 30 per minute, and you make 30 per minute, right? Yeah, you make 30 per minute, so that's going to be a perfect ratio of you guys. Good combination. And you know what? If I do have more iron down the line that can just make those screws, if I have those things that are making the screws, I can combine that easily with the iron plates. Ooh. I could double these up. Hang on a second. I could double these up very easily. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I can double these up so easily. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, where is... Can we build a constructor? Production assembler. Do we have enough for an assembler? No, we're out of motors and we are out of copper. But where did our motors go? Question mark. We do have motors, I think, back at base. Did I ever dismantle those? I don't think I ever did. This is going to be a really good opportunity. And are you guys are still getting in my way. Still getting in my way. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Run. God damn them. Yeah, see, we never did take our stuff back. There we go. He's stuck on my conveyor belt as well. God damn, dude. These guys, I tell you what, there's something else. All right, so we got just a little bit of power storage available to us. We've got like 40 kilowatts. And what do these things take? Or do we know what they take? 15. So we'll have just barely enough, I think. We'll have just barely enough. And I believe they don't take things as fast as we make them either. What I'm gonna actually do here, I'm gonna put production to select recipe. I'm going to build alternate cast screw. I'm gonna take up all of these steel plates. What do we say? So he makes 50 per minute. And it takes 12.5 per minute. So I'm gonna have a backlog of iron ingots on that for certain. That's honestly fine. That means that in the future I can definitely take some off of it. So if I'm making 50 per minute, what's it doing here? Okay, so yeah, it just makes 20 and then it comes out real fast like that. So if anything, I'm definitely gonna want a Mark II on this. Yeah, I'm gonna want a Mark II on that pretty much. But now because I'm making screws and plates right next to each other within the same production line without having to go super extension out, I can now just go ahead and take my assembler. Yeah, okay. Take my assembler. Is this going to be even on both sides? Yeah, right here in the middle. Where do I want this? I'm going to go out a full block, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go out a full block like that. One goes into there. And these will be simple enough to actually split off of if I ever need to in the future. We have enough room there that, yeah, we can easily split this off. Why does it feel like... Boom, boom. It feels like this left-hand one has to curve in more, comparatively. I think it's the same. It should be the same, because they're right, that one's right on the line. That one's right on the line. And this thing is perfectly in the center, isn't it? On the line there. On the line there. Yeah, that's perfectly centered, so, you know, we should be good. We should be good. So if we do, they're iron reinforced plates. So it's going to take 60 per minute. So it takes 60. Okay, wait, hang on a second. So it's going to take 30 plates per minute. It takes 30 plates per minute. How many do we make? I make 20 per minute. Oh, wow. And I only make 50 per minute. So we're going to be off by 10 on both. Just to make iron ring. Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought we would make more than enough. Okay, well, first off, we're going to need power over here. Do we have any power lines? Honestly, I don't think we do. What am I going to do about that? Get rid of this. Let's build a power line forward. Or can I, like, just start doing them on top of our storage crates? Ah, it works. So we're definitely going to be behind on production value. But having the reinforced iron plates is going to be really helpful for us. I'm merely just trying to get everything up to Mark II. We're going to do the same thing in logistics, no organization, storage container. Yep, we're going to do the same thing again. Get it going straight into a storage container. Okay, so that means that we need to go back and maybe make some power slugs. Can we overclock these things? If we have a power shard, we need blue slugs for that. We only have yellow slugs. Yellow slugs, I think, just save power. We need more blue slugs. We need two blue slugs, pretty much. Not seeing any out in the distance. I know that they're like all over the place, pretty much. We just have to really keep an eye out for them. I'm gonna go ahead and put away our slugs. I'm gonna go ahead and put away our slugs and put away some of our other items. Remember, we're still trying to get coal ready. Still trying to get that going in the background. We essentially just need a whole bunch of more iron plates, and then we need to make all the water pumps, and I'll get all that going at the same time. Alright, let's go ahead and sort that, sort you, put those back, put all this bacon away, put all these parts away. all these power slugs, the sulfur, the rotors, the portable miners. Sort that, sort you. And then we're looking kind of pretty and not doing too bad. All right. Well, I tell you what, DigiDs, I think I'm actually done for today. I know that we have a lot here that we still need to do, but that's just going to have to be saved for a future stream. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything off stream outside of your guys' purview besides maybe just finalizing, getting some stuff ready and whatnot. But I'm not gonna completely outbuild the entire factory. I might go build down the foundations, like the boring part, but I'm not gonna build out the factory and get things ready without streaming that guys for you guys as well. So I'll make sure to keep that going. I'm not gonna do anything off stream other than just get the boring stuff set up and ready to go. Build out that foundation, kind of expand out our area, and maybe kind of tidy up our power lines a little bit as well. But other than that, you know, hey, I thank you guys for stopping by for the stream. I had a lot of fun playing here for the better part of like almost 4 hours. I get 3 hours and 57 minutes. It was a good stream, building up a lot here. And but you know, I did stream a lot of yesterday, and I'm going to be streaming, and I already streamed a lot today. I don't want to waste my entire weekend doing nothing but streaming. I should try to enjoy the outdoors at least a little bit. So I'll make sure to go ahead and see you guys next Saturday. Remember, we stream every Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We have a Discord. Subscribe to the channel. I make regular content too. More stuff coming out here in the future. So again, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to make sure to see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.